It is Wednesday, my dudes, which means it's time to ruin the lives of fictional elderly people, apparently. It is June the 15th, 2022, session number 28. How's everybody doing?
Good.
So good.
So good.
There we go.
Happy to hear it. Last time you guys tried to solve a crime you committed.
Yeah.
I think it went
Crack
well.
the case.
I think it went so well.
Yeah.
You guys
100%.
met the merchant princes of Grasswind in the hopes of convincing Octavius Elsinore to contribute to your war efforts. Your success in this endeavor was, I want to say, middling?
Marginal at best.
But Dallin did ask you to look into these thefts that had occurred the previous night, as well as the various gooings. It seemed as though some of the members of the merchant princes were perhaps a bit suspicious of your crew, as well they ought to have been. But you went through the motions. You met the man who you robbed, and he had a sad little story, and you were thoroughly unmoved by it, and moved on to celebrate the Surge Day Eve festivities as we rolled into the new year. Some spooky things occurred, namely Rook getting swindled out of one of his mind witness eyes by Cinder, but being convinced to sell it to Valian Erimnus, an old merchant friend of yours. Rook made some money, but he seemed generally displeased with it. Also, Rook got a robot hand. The continents fell a little bit. Celeste had brain pain, and Cinder had weird. And everybody was generally unsettled as he went off to bed. That night, Rook apparently got some messages from apparently King carved into his hand with an ouch, and went to talk to Celeste about them. And I think that's about where we are. So do with that what you will.
I like to think 5 minutes after I left Celeste's room, I come back to it and knock on the door.
Okay. Millicent, make a perception check.
Let's go.
This is gonna be the only time that
Not
Milson's
the
gonna be
word.
consistent with perception checks. She's just
No,
like,
you are out. You
Oh,
are
never
out.
mind.
Guy, given
I'm so tired of
sleeping.
lying. Damn it.
should I also perception given the whole not sleeping?
Oh, sure.
situation?
I was doing it for fun, but yeah, might as well.
After that initial, I went back to bed. and did not-
You hear it.
Of course.
Oh, yep.
You hear Rook going to see Celeste. What you do with that is up to you.
Yep. Yep.
Not much.
Hello.
Hi.
Yes, sorry. I was, I can't get it out of my mind. I really want to know what's inside that tower, you know? I was hoping that perhaps we could come to some understanding of you giving Millicent and I that invisibility potion.
Sh-
I was just gonna go in as myself with the mask and just not be seen because, but Millicent is kind of another story.
oh, so you wanted to bring this up now? That way you can just go do it.
Yes. Like now. Preferably.
You know.
Or it can be you and me that go do it.
I feel like that'd be a terrible idea, considering I'm not stealthy at all.
Oh,
However,
and you drink the potion, right?
I could. How confident do you feel about getting into that tower?
As myself, super confident.
Okay. Because, trust is a strong word, but I trust you a bit more and just like going in there, figuring out what's going on, and leaving than any of us trying to group our way in there, because we're not gonna get any information from anyone else. So,
No.
all
I
right.
think the only information that we could glean from this whole Octavius issue is from him himself. So,
All right. Here's the potion, and
Uh-huh.
what time is it now? Like what?
Like 2 in the morning.
2 in the morning. When's the point that I should wake up everyone else and come help get you out of?
how far is the walk?
Probably 20 minutes.
Uh, 2 hours?
All right. 2 hours. All right. Take the potion. Is there anything I can help you with this? Not really.
I have no idea what you have, so.
Most of the stuff I have is only for the next like couple of minutes. But
I suppose you have anything to last an hour.
Prepared? I don't think so. No, I don't think I do right now.
Do you think Santa would like to come along, or do you want to hang back as reinforcements in case?
I think it'd be good to inform
Okay.
Cinder, because I would like to get some amount of sleep tonight. And he's awake.
Right.
Probably is. Can hear us talking?
Probably.
Probably.
Right.
He
Well,
notices things.
Yeah, he does. Well, I very much appreciate the potion.
Mhm.
We'll be back as soon as we can.
Alright, do you want to go tell Cinder, or do you want me to?
Oh, I can tell him.
Okay. Good
You
luck.
you can get some sleep.
I will.
I won't come knocking on your door for at least 2 hours.
That's fine.
Great. I just turn around and leave. I'll go knock on Millicent's door first.
Oh no.
Hello.
Huh? What? Open
Hello?
the door.
Oh, hello. Are you ready to look? I got an invisibility potion from Celeste. I think it's time for you and I to go and scope out that tower. What do you say?
I'm
Partner.
all in. Let's go.
All right. Here's the potion. Don't drink it till we're close. I'll tell you what. Yeah, you can judge it for yourself. Yeah, you're smart. Let me go tell Cinder what we're doing, just so that the whole group's in the know. I've already told Celeste, obviously.
Okay.
All right.
I'll gather my things.
All right. Just remember, we have no weapons, so we're not expecting any issues.
Yep, I'm not pulling out the gloves, so no gloves.
Yeah, that as well. Yeah. All right. I'll go approach Cinder's door. Hello.
Hello?
Have you heard? I don't know if you can how well your hearing is.
I've
You
heard people
know,
walking around and wondered if I was going to be clued in or not.
Yes, you know, we decided, yes.
How gracious.
Look, Millicent and I are gonna go take a look into that tower now.
Alright. Alright.
The initial plan was that if we need reinforcements, you and Celeste would come in like 2 hours. But
The
if
door
you'd
just
like to join
opens
us,
and
oh,
Cinder just has his stuff.
Oh,
Last
you
time
like
you
to come
guys did,
along?
last time you guys did something like this, a tavern or a large building blew up in front of us. I would not like to be caught off guard again. You can do your own thing, but I'm at least going to be close. I won't force myself into your plan, but I don't want to be 2 hours away.
My plan is go in there and see what's in there.
Then I can either... I will probably drag Celeste. Either be nearby, and when I hear guards shouting and running, then we can come help sort it out. Or if you
Alright.
really want, we can come in with you and be very quiet and very small.
What do you mean by that?
I could just turn us both into spiders. And then you could just carry.
Oh,
Also, if you have any wild shapes left, you could use that as well.
Yep, I would polymorph her and wild shape myself.
that'll work. If you wanna
She-
spend that much energy on it,
She will be stupid.
You will be dumb
Mhm.
spider.
I will be a spider. Through and through.
Alright, sure. One of you knock on her door, though. I told her that I wouldn't do that for the next 2 hours.
I'll go over to Celeste's door.
You guys are all just like standing in the hallway right now.
Yeah.
Celeste, I assume you haven't fallen back asleep yet.
No.
Rook wants to go do something dumb. I want to be close by. Last time they did this, people exploded.
Hey, it was just supposed to be Rook.
I don't know, Millicent's out here.
Hey, don't want to tag along.
He's like peeking. Ready to go?
The gang's all here. Minus
you-
you.
Yeah, now it's a group effort I'm going to go, but also I thought you said you'd be deficient if you just popped in and popped out.
Well, when we
I
let
see
him
that
go
be
do
max
things on-
efficiency.
when we let him go do things on his own, they disappear while everybody explodes, and then goo last time, and then we had to investigate our own crimes. I think it would be good to at least be around.
Sure. This couldn't have just been a scouting mission. No. Okay. It's gotta be something
It's
more.
still
So
a
yes, I'll
scouting
be.
mission.
It
It
won't
This
be.
is an infiltration mission.
Yeah.
The second
Which
you involve more than one person, it's no longer a scouting mission.
It wouldn't have stayed one anyway.
I'll just go in there with my dark cloak and my bird mask. No one will hear me. Millicent will be invisible and helping us be quiet, I would hope,
Mm-hmm.
We
with the
can either
rock
be-
power.
We can either be down the road and wait for the sounds of bullshit, or if you
Mhm.
wanted, Celeste, I could make us both small animals, and then Rook could carry us in so that we're not loud and obtrusive. I really don't care which we do. The infiltration is Rook's plan. I'm just not going to be caught off guard again. Or at least I'd rather not.
Millicent, would you make a wisdom save for me?
Okay. Please. Oh
Nice.
no.
Millicent's mom exclusively scries on her at night because she knows that's when Rook tells her to do stupid things.
Yeah.
I don't know what she's talking about.
Okay.
Okay. I don't like that.
Well, I'd rather the nearby part only for less shenanigans happening in case for some reason there's a dispel or anything like that, but I honestly could not tell you what's worse. And they're merchants, so they have money, so I'm sure they have some protections against things that help thieves hide better.
Probably.
Okay.
And now that you mention it, yeah, they probably do.
Yes! This is a merchant town.
Yeah. Yeah, do you have the
I don't
ability
know.
to see magical alarms?
Me?
Hmm.
I was planning to do detect magic right before I go in. So,
Good.
yes. And in case I need it, I have disguise self as well.
Sounds like you've got plan A in. We'll just be around the corner somewhere.
All right. I don't need to concentrate on disguise self. Wow.
It's true.
All right. Ready?
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's walk up there so that we know where you're going to be in case we need to make a break for it.
Okay. Hold up. Everyone sounds like robots to me. I'm gonna hop off and hop back on real quick.
Oh no.
Here comes cool visuals. And they're
Mhm.
gone.
Oh well.
Beep
Alright,
boop.
had to.
Is it
Boop.
better?
Seems
Alright.
as though perhaps now she can't hear anything.
Hear you.
Oh no.
Beep boop.
Wait, this.
We're very professional over here.
Oh yeah. Don't let this fool you.
Only the best for our afterthought stream.
Yeah.
Hey, what if we played more D&D but made it a pain in the ass?
Mm.
I
Yeah.
like it.
Go on.
All right, what are you guys doing?
We're
Walk
going
into the
tower.
tower.
Okay.
I'll be walking with Cinder and be disappointed.
So, what preparations are you guys making at this stage?
Millicent has the potion.
I have potion, but I'll wait till we get closer. I will
Yeah.
disguise self. I'll just look normal, like a normal person, but like different hair color, different like
Define
skin
normal.
tone. Let's see, what was I last time? I have no clue. Let's just go blonde hair, like very light skin, just like the complete opposite of like what I look like.
Have
But
we
not what
seen anybody around town that fits that description?
Yeah, probably. I mean,
Alright.
I'm just gonna be a human.
okay, there's not really a huge amount of humans here.
Oh,
Mostly
elves?
elves. Yeah.
Okay, I'll probably do elves then.
Okay, yeah.
I'll do elf. And, yeah, I won't
Okay.
use the potion just yet.
I think that we should do our best to stay out of sight on our way there as well. Just that's what I think we should do.
Probably. How long does Millicent's rock power last?
1 hour, I believe.
Maybe.
You wanna-
Yes, I mean, if that's true, then
Yeah, 1 hour, so we want to do it now. Wait till we get
Yeah.
closer to the tower.
like cross the street from the inn, rock power, sneak up towards the tower, or try to do it unnoticed as best we can.
Okay. There's still some stragglers from the evening festivities about, so it's pretty easy to just kind of get to a spot that's not too far from the tower without being spotted. It's within line of sight, I would say. You could see 2 swords standing on either side of the sort of large wooden door into the facility. It's a pretty kind of squat cobblestone tower. You can see crenellations at the top, windows demarcating that it's perhaps 3 stories tall.
I'll
Is there
just
anything
detect magic on myself right before we go in.
Okay. Do
I'll
that.
just do it the normal action version.
Is there anything like past the tower, like more buildings and stuff?
Yeah, so the tower is basically in the middle of town. So
Okay.
there's about At any given point, about 50 feet from it to the nearest building, there are a couple of like kind of umbrellas and tables around, but the closest building would be about 50 feet away. It looks like some kind of stable.
Would just, like, as Rook drops off into the shadows with Millicent, starts like looking at the building, figuring out what they're doing, just kind of take Celeste by the arm and just continue nonchalantly walking past it to the other buildings and just walk away.
Okay. You can do that. Robin, remind me the range of Detect Magic. Is it 30 feet?
Yes.
Okay. Good to know.
Just leave it up there. Mills, we to down that potion and
Well, I think I gotta do the spell first. So.
oh yes, yes, do that first.
Mm-hmm.
Good idea.
Yes. I put on my
Not completely
mask.
stupid.
Yeah.
She learned that much. All right. Yeah. So I'll cast Pastoral Trace. So I believe if you're within the 30 feet of me initially, do they still have to be within 30 feet of me to still
They
get
have
the
to be within
bonus?
30 feet of you the whole time.
Okay, I just want to clarify that. All right. Well,
Or rather, whenever they are not within 30 feet of you, they will not benefit from it. But
Okay. All right. So just make sure everyone's initially in the circle. So when I am within 30 feet.
Celeste and Cinder are kind of going off
Just-
in a different
Oh yeah, they already
direction.
left. Oh,
Just
well,
you and
God.
me.
Just us. We get the bonus. All right, I cast it on myself, and then I'll down the potion.
Okay. You detect the whatever pass without trace is. Is it an evocation spell? Whatever it is, you detect that, and you detect the illusion magic from the invisibility.
Abjuration.
Abjuration. Okay, that makes sense. You detect those things, and then the kind of incidental bits of equipment that she has on her, and the stuff on you. But that's all at the moment.
What does the entrance of the tower look like again?
It's really just a big round stone building with a large wooden door at the south side, and there are two members of the Sword of Astor standing in front of it at the moment.
Okay. Does there look to be any way that I could possibly like scoot in behind them or something if I was really quiet about it?
Never say never, but it seems like they are pretty sharp from what you've seen of the swords here. These are among the better ones. It looks like they're actually being pretty observant. They have eyes scanning all the people that are going around. You do notice that there are some small windows, likely too small to fit through, but small enough to see through, if that benefits you in any sort of way. They seem to mostly follow that staircase that you saw that kind of curves around the entire building.
I do have a grappling hook.
Do I?
That's true. What if I
In
yeet
total, the building itself is probably about 60 feet tall.
Mission Impossible theme starts playing in the distance.
it? Yeah. What if I just yeet?
This is probably stupid, Millicent.
Uh-huh.
What if we were just scale the building and kind of come in through the fucking ceiling, huh?
I mean, sounds like a plan. I'm gonna get up there though. I mean,
Grappling hooks. That's how.
okay.
Be super quiet about it. Go on the opposite side of where
Yeah.
we are now, obviously.
Let's do that.
Celeste and Cinder, what are
Alright.
you guys doing?
Let's go stand by that stable and be nonchalant.
Okay.
Or go into it and listen. Maybe that'll be easier to.
It's just kind of like an open air. It's not really a
Ah.
building per se. It's just kind of like, 3 walls on a roof.
Is there anything else that's like just a slight bit back? aside from the
Yeah, there
stable?
would be there's what looks like a small cafe, not too far from there. There's a couple of people hanging out over there, winding down.
Let's go over there. more people would buy end of night wind down than anything.
Okay.
You can still see the tower from here pretty easily enough. I'll just have you both do. Are either of you proficient in stealth?
No.
Okay, then just make a charisma check for me.
Oh. Oh. Okay.
You guys just kind of pop a squat at a table, as nonchalantly as you feel you're able to. Back at the tower, you guys are kind of circling around.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to go ahead and have you two make a stealth check for me.
Okay. I guess advantage, right? Because I'm the...
Mm-hmm. 38 from Rook. 15 from Millicent. Okay.
Jesus. Come on, Millicent.
Rook, you just kind of dart up ahead, and you see Millicent is just... You don't see her, but you definitely hear her. Like you're dragging an invisible mule.
My backpack is like making noises.
Clank, 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 clank.
All right. Just turn to where the illusion aura is. Just, Millicent, if we're going to secure this building, I'm going to need you to be as quiet and quick as possible, alright? So here's a potion. I'm sure there's no harm in mixing potions. So,
No.
Drink this.
Okay.
I hand her the hovering potion that I just made.
Okay.
I'm hoping that if she were to grappling hook up there, she'd at least be like lighter or something.
Yeah, she
when
can just.
would pull
Well, she has a
herself
hover
up and
speed of 10 feet, so she
just
can just
zip her-
fly.
Yeah, zip up there. Yeah.
I mean, she can
Oh,
just
I can
fly
just- yeah.
up.
I can just do
at a
it.
speed of 10
Yeah.
feet.
Right.
I'll put the grappling
So
on the top.
that's for you. Yes, actually, if you could go up there first and then pull me up,
You
and
detect,
while I climb up,
as she drinks the potion, you detect a type of magic that you have only detected a little bit before of aberrancy.
Yeah.
it's fine. The hovering lasts an hour. So, okay. Well,
All right. I
promised.
drink it. I hope
That makes
hover.
you effectively undetectable, being invisible and hovering. You just kind of silently.
Nice. All right. I guess I'll just grab my grappling. I guess I need yours because you can't see it, can you?
wait, can you like lift me with you as I like climb or something? So there's just no
We
visible
tried.
rope.
You can probably just pick him up and carry him up there.
Yeah. Like I feel like I'm probably strong enough, actually. Yeah. Can we do that?
Yeah, you can just
Yeah.
grab him and
Hover up.
I just like bundle myself up in my cloak to like make
yeah.
myself
I'm
as
gonna
dark as
have
possible.
I'm gonna have you make a stealth check without advantage, Rook. Just a regular stealth check with the pass without
Alright.
trace.
All right. 41.
You guys are able to just slowly make your way up to the top of the tower like that.
Unfurl. Is there anything up here?
Yeah, so there is a member of the sword standing up here, in front of a there's like a small doorway that kind of comes up out. I don't know how to describe it. It's like, you know, that thing that Johnny comes out of in the room when he's like, I did not hit her, and it's like one of those things. And there's just a door up there that there is a guard standing in front of.
It's just the one guy.
Just the one guy.
Hit him with the grappling hook.
All right. Listen, this might sound a little fucked up, but so I have two ideas, but one of them I have one idea, and it requires him to be a little injured first.
Am I not allowed to hit though?
I know.
Okay.
I was hoping that you could just hold something to him.
Oh.
And I pull out my bottle of chloroform.
Yeah. Okay.
Would we know if her just like
If I grapple.
no, grappling him would make her not invisible?
I don't know how you want to roll that.
Good question. Let's hit the Google on that one, huh?
Alright.
Yeah.
I'm sure somebody answered that.
I have this tadpole in a jar.
Oh my god. No tadpole. I don't wish that on anybody. PTSD.
Sorry,
so
so
this is like a
grappling,
hatch here, right?
grappling is using an attack action.
Okay.
So yeah, you would not be invisible. It's not a hatch.
But,
It's an actual doorway that is just freestanding, and then there's like a small kind of, ramp-like ceiling attached to it in a small room.
Okay. There's a door that opens to it, or
There's just a door.
oh, okay. There's just a okay.
Imagine like a big chimney, but with a door on the side of it. Like that's what you're seeing up here.
Okay. Can I I don't know, size this guy up and see if
You could do an insight check.
if my chloroform would just work on him normally. 15.
So the swords tend to be pretty bulky.
Yeah.
You imagine this guy will probably be around as resilient to this as you would be.
Okay. Yeah. Let's see. I mean, perhaps we just move past him.
Sure.
Okay.
You just have
I'll save my chloroform for later.
Fantastic.
Sneak past him through the doorway.
Okay, he is standing directly in front of the door,
Oh, okay, sorry. Great.
like the ones below.
throw a rock somewhere. I don't know.
Must have been the wind.
It has been enough time that my hat of vermin is recharged, right?
Yeah, and it has 3 uses.
Fantastic. Let me look at that real quick again. Bat, a frog, or rat?
Frog.
I'll just make one of each.
Okay.
Just release them here and scuttle around to another part of the
Okay,
roof.
make a stealth check.
I have a frog or a rat. Rook is not
Yes.
an or, man. Rook is a yes, man.
All of the
Yeah.
above.
Yes, and.
Okay, so this guy
Trace
sees
32.
he sees these things, and he immediately you see him draw his longsword that he's holding, and kind of hold up his shield, and immediately he starts to just kind of scan around the roof.
Uh-oh.
He stays
We'll just
put.
wait. Okay, damn it.
Hmm.
Uh,
I don't got much.
The only thing that I have involves stabbing him and then chloroforming him.
I mean, you
Or I
could-
could like goo him to the door, but hopefully his mouth.
Or you just go with the mouth and you push him off or something.
But he's stuck to it.
Oh, let's go his mouth. We can't make noise.
Could I just goo his face to the door and then just we open it and go through?
You can certainly try.
I'd love to.
You can make an attack roll.
Okay, with advantage?
Mm-hmm.
Come on.
Cover
Oh,
off
fuck
to the
me.
side.
Ooh, 17. I will try my best to hide as soon as
That
I
is
can.
his armor class,
After
so
casting. Oh, thank God.
Oh.
you just kind of glue him to the door. He immediately just starts thrashing around.
Okay.
There's
Okay,
like clanking and clattering.
Alright. Second. uh, uh,
Can't imagine we would hear any of this, but I do feel it bears saying that we would be listening for things.
Make a
from the
perception
top.
check. He does seem to be
I
trying
don't-
to make noise.
I'll pull out my grappling hook and just kind of start to go over the. Can I try to disarm him first?
Sure. Cinder, I would say you can hear some vague clattering from the roof. You can make an athletics check to disarm him.
Oh, well. I suppose I could do it with my grappling hook or something. With any
I mean, it's not going to be hard.
dexterity.
He's restrained.
Yes, but I'm very weak.
No, well, he is thrashing around. I don't think you're going to be able to do it with dexterity.
Alright, I'll try it. Just straight athletics?
Yeah.
Hear something.
Oh.
Maybe his will be disadvantage. Oh, he got a 3. So yeah, you're able to wrest the longsword out of his grip.
Alright, I do that. I'll try to tie him up along with the gooing.
Okay. Yeah, make a dexterity check.
Yeah.
You guys stop hearing the clattering?
20.
Just kind
Okay.
of watch for the front to see if anybody started moving.
Doesn't seem like it. You tie him up, and it seems not to be necessary as he has died of suffocation.
Oh. Oh. It's
Like,
like
try.
poke at him, like, oh. See the rope.
Yep.
Oh. Okay.
I'm sure this won't come back to bite us in the ass.
No, not at all. Not anyway.
Anyways.
Alright, let's open that door.
Wait, what's this guy have?
Oh yeah, let's check.
He's got a longsword, a shield, a key on a ring.
Ooh.
And no oxygen, you terrible.
Is it like a
people.
nice looking sword and shield? Like so
They're
the
pretty. I mean, they're not. They're quality. They're not like fancy, but they're well made.
like reasonably like get a decent amount of money out of it, or just like
I mean, as you kind of look over it, they are both emblazoned with the insignia of the Sword of Aster.
ooh no, never mind. No. JK.
Take the keys.
He's
If I
wearing
can.
splint. He's wearing splint armor as well. He's just got the one key, but yeah, you can take that.
Oh,
He has a
yeah.
pouch of 17 gold and 13 silver on him as well.
Oh, can you just
Take
put that
that.
in the party sheet, please?
Yeah.
Sure.
Definitely. There.
All right. Well, let's, open up the doorway and let's.
It is locked.
Tell me. Oh, use the
Oh.
key.
That unlocks it.
Oh,
And there
tell
are
me if you
stairs
hear
down.
anything. Just open it a tiny bit and just have both of us listen.
Perception check.
Mm, 14.
God. 7-Eleven.
Don't hear anything.
Great.
You see a dark staircase down.
All right. How much do I know about, reviving someone and what needs to be done for that?
I mean, you know about the revivify spell.
Yeah. I mean, but I know if he doesn't have certain parts of him, he couldn't do it.
I mean, I guess what would be the spell would be raise dead at this stage, but
Yeah. Okay.
you
feel like
probably
you
it's
would
probably
put that
fairly
much
common.
effort?
It's probably fairly common knowledge how those spells work.
I like sort of asked her if I know this or not. Would put in that much effort to bring one of them back.
Likely not.
Okay.
What are you gonna do? Burn the body?
Let's press on.
Okay.
You kind of swing the
hover
door open
down.
with this corpse attached to it by its head.
Really bad Halloween decoration. See a dead corpse.
He's just gonna drag his feet into the stairwell there.
It's all the worse that you're actually trying to remedy the situation.
No.
Down the stairs first.
In his pocket, you like find like a drawing that his 3-year-old daughter.
No, don't do this. No. Millicent feels guilty now.
Now?
I mean, she already felt kind of bad, but now she feels even worse. It's like the culture guy all
They have-
over again.
No, I have one of those on each of them. It's forged. It's forged to make you feel bad.
Okay. Okay.
You both make stealth checks for me.
Okay. Damn.
Very nice.
39, 25, good enough.
Good
What was that
enough.
comment that somebody made at the start of the session about us not being murder hobos?
I believe that was you that said that.
No, that
it
was
it
me.
Maddie.
That was me.
Yeah, well, you're not technically hobos. You guys go down the stairs about 10 feet, and you come to a landing with a door.
I'll just press my ear up to it and listen at this one as well.
Make a perception check.
Mm.
It sounds like wood.
Great. I'll just
It's locked.
slowly. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I'll unlock it.
Try the key.
If I assume this key does the trick.
Key does not work.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
These seem to only be to that door up to the exit.
Worth a shot.
I'll use my thieves' tools.
Okay.
I am one.
You can't get it open.
Mm.
Looking underneath the door, you do see some flickering torchlight kind of coming from inside the room.
I have another poor idea, but I'm open to others.
I'm kind of limited on what I can do at this point.
I was just gonna fucking pound on the door and see if anyone responds.
Yeah, you know what? That's fair. You can just hide. Can I like hover? Like, is it like a drop in the center, or is it just all wall to like get through the staircase?
Yeah, it's just a wall. You're wall to wall, about 5 feet wide, but you can kind of
Okay.
hover a little bit up above it, up above the floor.
Yeah, I was gonna go above and just I'll just move out of the way, but
Does this stairwell curve? Or
Yeah,
does
this seems
one
to be
just
the
go-
same one that goes all the way around the tower.
okay.
This is just the top floor, it seems like.
I'll just go right, like just out of sight, or just
Gonna step
right
aside.
about there that I can barely see. Yeah, that I can barely see
Okay.
the opening. All you, Millicent.
Okay.
If
Well,
someone
really?
does open the door, maybe float back a bit so they don't
Yeah.
find you.
Yeah, it's not a lot of clearance on that landing. Again, it's about a
No.
5-foot square.
I'll
this
kind of
landing,
come from the
doors on.
side, I'll come from the lower side and just
You could
reach
also
in.
cover yourself flat up against the ceiling as well.
Ooh, I might do that. I'll
Okay.
kind of do that and then just reach down and knock.
Okay.
Hand up.
You reach down, knock on the door. You hear this from inside. You just hear this faint shuffling. Kind of hear this. The door unlocks and swings in. And see stepping out wearing this like fine black silk set of pajamas and like these like silver slippers is this elf man with this kind of reddish brown curly hair tinged with gray here and there. Very kind of pointed hawk-like features. He just kind of looks around. He's like got the Ebenezer Scrooge like candle holder thing. He's just kind of looking out like. Yes?
I'll use disguise self on me. I'll keep the mask and the cloak kind of thing, but I'll just disguise everything else as just real dark and make myself look like a bird person.
Okay.
If I can, yeah.
Sure. You can make yourself look like an Aarakocra or like a Kenku or
Yeah,
something.
yeah.
Okay.
Just all dark features, and I'll step out from the shadows up there.
Okay. Seems like hello.
Hello there.
Hello? Who are you?
I'm here to check in with you to make sure that you're alright. I've had some words with your sister, and you haven't been heard from recently.
I've been very busy.
Busy with what?
He just kind of like seems to be looking down. Oh, you know, this and that. What? He just kind of looks up, away. Let me see if he can see anything up there. No. Look, if you want money or something, I have some, or you know, healing potions or something.
I was just not sure if there was more to this whole merchant side than they were letting on.
Oh no, they're very trustworthy. Good men, faithful men, loyal men. They help, and women. They're very helpful.
I've heard there was a letter sent to you recently from your sister.
Yes, I read it and looked over it. I told them to bring it back down to the people that brought it, and say that, well, you know, it's difficult for us to involve ourselves in these sorts of issues.
You know, I'll keep an eye on you and your merchants, but we're hoping that they can, fuck. Hoping that, well, let's just keep it out. I'll be keeping an eye on the
See
situation.
him just kind of like reaching around in the doorway.
I wouldn't do that if I were you. I'd pull out my bottle of chloroform and just kind of shake it.
What is that?
I assure you don't want to know.
While I'm on the ceiling, am I able to kind of like peek into his room?
You can float down a little bit if you want to poke your head in.
I do. I just want to see.
Make a stealth check followed by a perception check.
Okay. Thank God
With passengers, so...
I mean, it's fun with pass, but that's a good thing because I'm not doing great. Yeah.
Just gonna peer in. You see there's like a nice 4-poster bed. There seems to be a writing desk that it looks like he was sitting at before he came up over here. With some papers on it. Written in a language I imagine you don't understand.
Probably not.
Small wash basin, dresser, the usual kind of amenities that you would expect to see in a place like this. Hearth in the corner that's not lit.
Unless it's like primordial. But no. Okay. No. Just kind of hover back up.
I don't know exactly what you want.
Nothing for the moment, but let's keep this little conversation just between us, unless you'd like to experience this at some point.
I don't know what that is.
And you don't want to.
Okay.
I have ways of knowing. I have ways of knowing if you talk scrying and such. As I said, I'll be keeping my eyes on you. I'd like to make sure that you don't talk. about this specific interaction.
Nobody's gonna believe me if I say a crazy bird came in and knocked on my door and asked me about a letter I got yesterday.
Good.
You're gonna
Go
like
ahead,
scry
back
on
into
me
your
when I'm
room.
like going to the bathroom and stuff?
Well, it's hard to say.
Okay, well I usually go around like noon, so maybe don't.
Yes, I'll
then.
try not to. All right,
Okay,
fine.
good, thanks.
But go ahead, back.
Okay, he just kind of
Pretend like nothing happened.
closes the door.
Like, I want to insight this, but also, like...
Okay, if you
I'll
want.
insight it.
Oh, yeah, shit. Maybe I should have.
It's like if he's lying about the letter. No, I didn't think so. I didn't think I was gonna get anything out of that.
As I'm leaving, think about it. But
You can do one retroactively. It's not gonna be as
Okay.
helpful, but
yeah, 20.
you don't know what this person is like. It's hard to say how he's feeling.
Yeah.
He was scared, clearly.
Mm.
You guys hear some noises from downstairs, some voices, and then you hear footsteps coming up from below.
I start hovering away.
Yeah. I'll go ahead and hold on. Let me think just for a moment. Alright. Yes, get out from the top here just for the moment.
Start making my way there.
Okay.
I'll take out my glue and use one use of it on the door, and then I'll close it.
Okay.
Oh my god, this goo on.
You
Oh, no,
glue
glue.
the door shut.
He's glued. Oh my
And
god.
almost immediately after it sets, you hear this. Hey, what's somebody? It's jammed. I can't.
You just carried me away.
Okay.
You guys hear some commotion on the roof. Cinder and Celeste. Both of you make stealth checks, please.
Okay.
Can't hear you, Russ.
Kind of
Oh
look
my
over to Celeste while I think whatever was
God,
going to happen is
why
happening.
like this?
You know, it'd be a good idea if we just. Actually, it probably would be a
You
good
guys
idea.
see faintly this like small black ball just like gently floating up and away from the tower.
Ah. What if we just left tonight?
Us all leaving the city or abandoning those two to the consequences of their actions?
I kind of think maybe we
I
should do
wasn't
the
gonna go
second
with
one. Not that anybody asked me.
Oh, don't worry. I'm all for consequences for actions, but I was going to say just all of us. Granted, it'd be very conspicuous for us just to all leave after something goes down.
Judging by what's happening there, I think our presence is going to be conspicuous if we stay, so.
Yeah.
Damned if we do, damned if we don't.
Oh, God. Okay. I don't really want to waste my third sending.
Nope, we're not gonna say anything. We'll just show up at the ship. Jensung will deal with it.
I meant communicating with them.
Oh, no. They'll figure it out. They'll make their way to the ground, or we'll watch them get shot out of the sky and then scoop them up off the ground one way or another.
Okay, good talk.
I did leave my little calling card at the last scene of the crime in this place, right? Or did I?
Yes. You can say we can say yeah, your little chess piece. Yeah.
At the potion shop,
Yeah.
you did.
Well, we're already this far in, right?
Just carrying a rug, like hovering.
I just wait.
What?
Stop hovering for a
Drop
moment.
another one.
I dig in my pocket and I just fucking huck it onto the roof.
Okay, yeah, you leave one up there. The door's not opening.
Continue.
Okay.
Yes, leave your calling card next to the corpse that you
Yeah.
made.
Oh no, I mean business now. Kill the sword of master.
It's ready
You
to
guys can meet back up somewhere if you want.
Yeah, I just start sending out a message to Cinder, just like, come in. Are you? Respond if you can hear me.
Can I hear him, or does he have to know? Like, he knows where I went. Like, they
Yeah,
saw us walk away.
towards the
Right? Yeah,
cafe,
so
I guess. Yeah.
just
Point
back.
of order, Rook, how long does detect magic last?
10 minutes.
Okay. I'll say you would have detected some faint conjuration magic from that room, and abjuration, actually. Sorry, faint abjuration magic coming from somewhere in the room there.
Okay.
But very pointedly, absolutely nothing at all from the man in front of you.
Okay.
And so do with that information what you will.
Just a regular guy.
Just a regular guy.
Respond back to the message. We see you floating. Time to leave.
Yeah, it's time to go.
Just kind of.
Let's make
Get
a
up.
quick return to the gates.
We need our stuff.
Yes, that's why.
Go. I start heading in that direction.
Once they land, just head with them.
I will.
Or is she
disguise
hovering
self.
that way?
I
Is
don't.
Mills-
You can.
Are we hovering there?
We can hop up to you. And I'm moving like 10 feet, so
Oh, yeah, let's land.
yeah. I walk a
Run,
lot
run.
faster than that.
Yeah.
I walk like 50 feet. I think it'll be faster.
I'll just
Millicent,
meet us at the gates.
Millicent,
40
make another
feet.
wisdom
Outside.
save for me.
Oh no. Dave. Oh. Oh my god.
Okay.
Okay.
So what are you guys doing?
I just message back to Tinder, just meet us outside the gates. But quickly, go there.
Well, Celeste,
Get
I
away.
guess we're leaving.
Well, I have all my things anyhow.
All right, Mills, you and I are very fast. Let's run.
Okay.
Let's fucking
Booking it
take
too.
the darkest spots through the city that we can. I don't know if Path That Trace will help us not be seen in
You make
this,
stealth
but...
checks if you'd like.
All right.
I mean, I'm
Be
still
higher
invisible.
DC because you're, you know,
Yeah. Doesn't
running.
I'm
matter.
booking it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's a lot better.
You guys sprint your way to that kind of check-in stand. There are a couple people there. There's somebody working there.
I take my stuff off at that point and Alright. Vincent, you go up there first. If I sense that there's trouble, I come in to aid you with a disguise self.
I mean, you keep him distracted? I can just grab all the stuff while I'm still invisible?
Oh, wait. They're Laven's secret chest or whatever, right?
Oh, yeah, that's right. How heavy? How big are they?
Like small lead boxes, basically.
I mean, could we tell which ones would be ours if we looked for them, or?
Not immediately.
Okay.
And they are behind they are kind of like behind the counter.
All right, let's not do that. Let's not do that.
Okay, no.
Look, just you go up there first. Hopefully, he'll just give you your stuff. But if not, then I'll come in as us with that sort of Aster guy that we just killed.
Okay. I mean, guard's leaving, so I'm okay. I guess I'll drop invisibility.
Okay.
I'll drop my disguise. I'll just be myself,
Okay.
and I'll just walk up. Like,
You see,
hi,
there's
mister.
this elf man seems to be a sword, just kind of standing there. Yes.
I'm gonna head out of town. Could I get my stuff back?
Sure. What was the name on that?
Millicent?
Right. One moment. Just kind of steps away from the counter, kind of turns his back to you.
Just like wait and just like.
Keep an eye on the situation.
He takes a minute there. He turns back around. Right. Sorry, if you could just wait for a bit. There's been a minor complication retrieving the your items, but we'll have it sorted out quickly. Turns back and kind of fiddles with some stuff on the table.
I like slight panic on my face. Like
Celeste and
Think
Cinder,
about, like,
you guys heading that way as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You kind of pass by and you're kind of walking down the streets towards that area, and you see a couple of swords just kind of peel off from various buildings and begin to kind of walk that way too.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Celeste, did you give them anything?
A potion for invisibility.
No, I mean in the box. Is your spear in the box?
Yes. I know.
is it just that one guy?
Yeah, it's just the one.
I look
I'll,
to Rook and I'm like gonna like point to my bag and I'm like,
I'll disguise
Oh,
myself
message.
as as the guy that we first met coming in, that merchant lord.
Okay, Dallin.
Dallin, yes. I'll disguise myself as him, as the same stuff that he wore when we saw him as well. And I'll stride on over there.
He turns around and says, my lord.
Hello, that's kind of turned Millicent. I was hoping I could have a private word for you real quick. To that guy.
Sure.
To the
yeah.
I just kind of gesture back to the
I didn't give her any of the stuff, just like you ordered.
bartender. Appreciate it. If I could we would like to take their boxes back to the tower. They may have something in one of them that we're interested in.
Go ahead and make a deception check for me.
Okay. Don't fuck me, please. 23.
Let's pardon me, but that's highly irregular, isn't it?
It is, but this group is highly irregular. They have we can fill you in on the details as
Sure, yes,
the
of
night
course,
continues
of course.
on.
It just kind of goes around. This one is hers. The clerics, the tree thing. That should be the four of them. You, Cinder and Celeste, you guys approach. You see the merchant prince standing there talking to one of the swords as Millicent is just kind of standing at the table. And he seems to be confiscating your
Walk
items.
Up to Millicent. Just
They're
walk
about
up to Millicent.
Yeah, they're like 3 feet away, but yeah, they're pretty close by. Just kind of inside that little booth.
I don't know if I could subtly, while he... is he looking away from me, at least, when he
Yeah,
grabs
he's
the
kind
stuff?
of like reaching under the cabinet to take
I
stuff
just
out.
look up to Millicent and it's just...
Okay.
But then just, go back
Okay.
to the character.
Look off in the distance. Like
You
I'm
see
waiting.
them approach. You see Celeste and Cinder approach.
I just kind of like try to be like, hold up, like a stop kind of motion. As I kind of like look over.
You See, there are
point,
more swords
guard.
coming. Yeah, not far away.
Yes.
and then
And
point
look-
behind.
Like, Rook, I'm like,
He kind of gives
I
you the
just-
boxes.
Thank you. Let's quickly move them along outside. We're gonna see where they go afterwards, alright?
Sure. Yes, okay.
We have people approaching soon. We need to do this quick. As kind of gesture
Yes, okay.
subtly.
Fine. Just kind of goes over to the gate and opens it up.
If you three could please move along. We'll have your stuff returned to you shortly.
it's like, let's go. Just like, start making my way out of the gate.
Okay. You guys are shuffled on through the gate.
out.
There are 2 swords on the outside of the gate as well. We're just kind of like, what? Oh.
I'll be in view of them and just
holding the boxes.
holding the boxes. I'll put it under somewhere. Just hold a hand out to them.
Go ahead and just do a deception check again for me.
Yeah. Another 23.
Okay, they're just like, all right. We'll let you guys through.
It's like same arm, same leg.
What is this gate made out of?
Wood.
What, are you gonna glue them in?
No, I'm not gonna glue it. I do have a fancy new item I got not too long ago.
Look to
I mean,
Rook.
I could just put the gloves
You
back.
guys are now
on.
all 3 on the other side of the gate, and Rook is standing there disguised as Dallin Leicester. He's standing next to a sword with 4 more approaching.
Is there any merchants approaching with that group?
Not at the moment. It's pretty late.
Okay.
So, Mr. Merchant Prince, how complicated is this situation? This is seeming progressively worse.
That is correct.
Perhaps you can come over here and speak with us about it?
I'll turn to the other swords that are approaching, just hold a hand out, and I'll just go to the one by the table.
Here,
Just-
one of them is saying in Zeltish, they're like, how did he get here so fast?
I'll just say back, don't worry about it, I have my ways. I'll just respond in Zeltish. Just keep your eyes on them as I approach.
They all just kind of
Alright.
like ready themselves.
I'll turn and I'll approach. We're outside the gates?
Yeah, outside the first gates.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right.
Just it's just us 3 and them. Some short vicinity between us and the other 2
Yeah.
guards. I'll just get real close next to Cinder and just. Oh boy, I am. Oh, this is going great. Can't you tell?
They're just kind of standing there like, what, Cinder.
Getting...
Wait, who has the highest passive
Mhm.
perception here?
Not
I think
Cinder.
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 It's
Cinder.
Cinder and Celeste. You
Yeah.
guys see about 60 feet off coming up behind the group, silver-haired elf man.
Oh, it's time to go right now. How long is it gonna?
Mm.
How far away is the second gate?
I believe it was, I want to say a mile.
Oh!
Oh, fuck!
Does somebody
Well,
have a
take them
quick
to
way to
close
close that gate? How open is the gate right now? Like, do they? I can't
It's just
imagine
open
fully
enough for,
open,
for you
right?
to go through, yeah.
All right.
How thick
so-
was the gate? I remember coming through it. Was it like a giant wall,
It's
or
a
was
big
it just
wood-
a wood like?
It's a big
Balustrade.
wooden gate. I would say probably 3 or 4 inches thick. And
I
the
could just
wall
spear
is
us
just
across.
logs, like tree trunks stacked up next to each other.
Both walls, the one we're at right now.
Yeah.
And the one up there?
And the outer wall.
You want
yeah.
me to give him something to think about?
I could as well, and I just kind of shake my box a little bit. Both?
I'll go first. I cast Wall of Fire in a circle around the guard shack.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's go.
They're just like, hey! And you see
Over
the real...
the wall. So that
Okay.
it's...
You see the real
That's fine.
Dallin just kind of like starting to sprint towards you guys, yelling.
Okay, time to go, time to go, time to go! Book it, book it!
Okay, you guys just bolt.
Sprint. Full sprint.
We're running.
Run.
We're running this. Celeste! I toss her her box.
Yeah, these things are pretty heavy.
Oh fuck!
You can open
Give it
them
to
with
me.
you can
I
open
didn't-
them with an object interaction with the command words that you guys use.
Yeah, just open it.
Okay, you can get your shit out.
He tosses it to me and I just throw it on the ground. I didn't even put anything in the damn box.
It's a useless box.
Okay, you guys get your shit out of your boxes. There are some swords
Run.
approaching from behind. Okay, you guys sprint. You're able to, I would say you're probably able to outrun them.
Can we?
As we're running, I will bring out the spirit.
Okay?
Because he should have enough speed to keep up.
Yeah, and you can like teleport with him every so often. Just
Well, the teleport's only 15, so it's even shorter than just us dashing. So I figured.
well, yeah, but on his turn he could also do
But
it, right? Like,
And get us even farther. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then that's the idea: is once we get to the wall, he can just bamf us all to the other side
Okay.
of it, even if they close
yeah,
the
you
gate.
can do that. You just kind of teleport to the other side of the next wall. You kind of probably steer a little bit clear of the actual gate over there, and just
Yes.
bamp through and continue your flight. I'm just gonna have
What do you
everybody.
think? Should we set the second wall on fire?
Can I put my
No,
gloves
I would
on?
like to retain that spell.
Can I put my
No, no,
gloves
I
on
can
in the
do it.
meantime as like another object interaction?
Sure.
Listen to how I can do it.
Can I?
Go!
Crap, is it
We're never coming back
burning
anyway.
hands.
Woohoo! I
Like-
take out my flamethrower.
As you do that, Millicent just goes with her gloves.
Ah!
And I got all like gems on.
You light that wall on fire as well.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
And everybody, go ahead and make a
guys?
dex check for me.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. Oh, you never
Get
go
myself
Nelson.
guidance
Let's
left
test
by
this out.
chance.
Probably not. You're probably dashing.
great. Great.
Celeste just like
Ooh.
falls onto her face at one point.
Oh, 0.
Hell
We don't have time for this.
Just like pick her up and drag her. You guys flee off into the night and you leave the city a blazing wreck. As you have
Hey guys, I don't think we're gonna get their assistance.
you burn down
The wall.
both of the walls of the city.
Not burned down, just contained little
They're
area.
burning.
I'm sure they know how to fight fires.
This is the new
I'm
Yeah.
sure they know how to fight
It'll
fires.
take a
in
little
their
bit, but
wooden
yeah.
village.
Leave everything worse.
And you guys flee to this house.
Oh my god.
As we're running, just to Rook, you are not going anywhere on your own again.
Just a 20-minute adventure, 2-hour adventure, you said. A quick scouting mission, you said.
I mean,
The hell
that
would you
part
have
was
done
okay.
in 2 hours?
You could have just popped in, looked around,
I'm out of the
left.
city by that point.
Look, at least all we did was cause mayhem and proper damage. We didn't kill anyone.
Yeah.
I did not do anything.
We sure did it.
Yeah, us three did that.
I feel
We
like
didn't
my
do that.
passive insight.
Yeah,
on
he
Phyllis
definitely
Bear
killed someone.
I'm not good at lying. I'm definitely like.
Stare straight
Yeah.
at Millicent. Not even bother with Rook. Just stare at Millicent. Right?
Yeah.
Also, I hate to
Of
break
course.
it to I hate to rain on this parade, but he was totally in on all of it. He was just a normal dude
Yeah.
with the merchants.
He just
That
didn't
feels right.
care.
I mean,
We're
I'm.
just never coming back
I mean,
here.
maybe there's. I mean, there's more to that. I don't know. I didn't.
Nope. We're not coming back. That's all.
So, for the
And
record,
we never.
Yeah.
for the record, we thoroughly pissed off, and rightfully so. The guy that was supposed to be the reasonable one amongst siblings, aside from Ophelia.
Yeah.
Yeah, Rook,
Well,
you
it's not
can
like
tell
you've seen
Ophelia.
him in a long time. I
or-
mean,
Or instead,
how do
we
we know if we
don't
can?
tell her and let her find out on her own.
Yeah. Let's do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, let her learn that her
That
stepson.
sounds like my approach. Definitely.
I figured it would.
Cinder,
Guys,
you hear a voice in your head.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell Ophelia that if she brings us the one who burnt our city, you will have our assistance. And we will relay this message to her in time as well. Sounds like Marcus, the one of the merchant princes.
Yep, we're never going back.
It's definitely established.
Oh yeah, I just got a message from one of them. We're super not.
Oh yeah. What they have to say?
Yeah, they said if we turn in the person who burned their city, then they will get their assistance. And that
Great.
they will tell Ophelia.
Oh, fantastic news.
I mean, that was like the story of this group. Most of us had hands in burning down that city.
I did not.
Most of us.
I don't understand when we double down on crime when we're trying to get them to help us.
I didn't want to get caught.
Because we were going to get arrested because Rook committed to crime on the first night.
Yeah, well, yeah. Yeah. I
Maybe
will
Were we gonna
say.
get far with them? I mean, they didn't seem very keen to work with us to begin with. You know, I think it's a lost cause.
Yeah.
What did we
Yeah.
Guys,
What did we lose?
Sure is now.
there's a difference between, oh well, we won't help you, and, now we're going to be a hindrance to you. Now you're enemies of us.
Well,
There's no well in this.
I wouldn't go that far.
Oh, they want us fucking dead.
well,
Us specifically, not the other nations.
You know, the one that we represented.
Yeah, the one that we're
The
supposed
one
to be on an
that's in
altruistic
their
mission
mind.
for.
The one that they will then see as the war commences is working with pirates.
Yeah, and
Right.
the one that
once
they're
again, lost
already...
cause.
Seltenbrock already works with them.
All right, well then, for the cause, for the cause, I take out my list. I gotta add a few more, I guess. You convinced me.
Our mission, we have been told multiple times we need to unite the siblings to get anything to going for us.
We can try.
Do we though?
We can try.
Pretty sure multiple seers have said
Best case, we just removed one. Best case, we removed one potential ally. Worst case, we just alienated all of them.
that. Yeah,
All of them.
I mean, if a sibling says don't trust them, they burnt my city. Even if I hated the sibling, I'd be inclined to believe that.
Well, I don't think
they've
they
been
really
fighting for
talked to
years.
each other in the first place.
Yeah.
I mean,
One's insane about their dad, trying to find their dad, whatever. And we can
Yeah.
get info on that.
they're still leaders. They have
Ophelia
to talk
also
to each
did-
other.
He's crazy. Isn't that what she said? Isn't that...
Ophelia did give us a letter of recommendation, so her reputation brought. We were carrying her reputation, and we just lit the city on fire.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah, I'm
I
going
will
back to being a
say
nag.
not
Decided.
Well, not one of
Not
our finest
the best.
moments.
Yeah, it's not the best city infiltrations that I've been to and
Really?
committed.
Re- really? You don't
Yeah,
say.
yeah.
Would have fooled me.
You know what? This is my bad, guys. I I apologize. But everything was just so tempting, I couldn't help myself.
That's not.
I don't think that's gonna hold up in court.
No, I'm just being honest with you all.
Honesty is not the best policy right now, but at the same time.
I... Oh,
Let's get to the ship so that we can actually rest and maybe salvage something of this situation.
where do you think we should head to after this to rest?
Well, I guess there's no point in going to any of the places that they wanted us to see.
Certainly not.
Well, I mean, we could get the eyeballs and I could just make those potions for us.
What were those potions for anyhow? What?
They make magic super, super powerful.
It would be pretty good before we throw an earthquake at a town
Yeah,
or gridline or dock.
yeah.
We're
Or,
also
you know,
going
or
to tag.
grass wind. I don't know, just throwing stuff out there. I don't...
I feel
I'm
like if we
kidding.
need to, if we're going
no.
to salvage anything out of this continent, as far as getting allies, I feel like. Okay, maybe this will have no help at all. But I feel like going to another sibling after burning one of the siblings' towns would be an outright bad idea, and to get Ophelia's read on it, but I feel like her read's going to be, what the fuck do you mean you burnt the town?
I mean, they were trying to keep us there.
Yes,
no
because we
good
committed
reason.
crimes.
I mean, they were kind of sus to me.
I mean, sure, but there were consequences to our actions.
We
Yes.
can't go back there ever again.
Yeah,
It's it.
easy. Yeah, never again.
And just hope that that is the extent of the consequences.
No, we should have just presumed the man was dead and left. That was my mistake.
Yeah. Hmm. Yes, you know, didn't really think these things through. Well, let's get back to Hopper. It's a long walk.
Okay. You guys have a long, awkward walk back to where
Yeah.
the hopper is.
Like back, head down.
So you guys get there late afternoon.
Mhm.
You get to that same kind of little, bit of upturned land under which it's kind of resting there. You see Jensung just kind of sitting, seems to have a fire. She's like cooking some food. Like, oh hey guys,
Hello.
how's Grasswind?
Could be better. How is it here?
Could be better.
Why?
Just kind of
Why?
like vaguely gestures, and you see Roger is just standing there completely still. His eyes are just totally blank.
Roger?
Yeah,
Like,
no, he's
yeah.
been like that since midnight.
Like, hasn't moved or said anything?
Nope. Your bird just kind of flies over to him and just like pecks him a little bit.
Roger. I'll go over to him and take a look at him.
Yeah, he seems like he's, for lack of a better word, like offline. You're not familiar with this. This is not something that you have ever seen happen to a Warforged.
No.
Can't say I've seen this before.
Lindsay appears to be going through it right now.
Oh,
Is there
yeah.
an insect of some kind running around? That's gonna be my guess.
Yes.
Would this be a good time to take a break so I can use restroom?
I guess.
never mind, got it.
It did. It did.
What
But yes,
is
we
it?
can take a break. It was a cricket. Look, I initially thought it was a scorpion because it was like because we've had scorpion issues, and I'm like, then I was like, okay, it's a cricket. But then it started coming towards me, and I was like, okay, this is not cool. So
Okay.
that's how that's going. All right, time for break.
All right, we'll take a break here.
Cool.
All right, we'll be back in 10 or 15.
Are the screens
Okay, sorry. My my stream deck is all screwed up. All the shortcuts are wrong, so it's it's going to the wrong screen. But we're here, and when you're here, you're family. All right, welcome back.
Oh yeah. So here we are.
on?
Here we are.
We have found
Uh,
ourselves in a situation.
Alright, so I don't know what the fuck to do with Roger. I guess let's just keep him on the ship and see if he wakes up.
Is there nothing we can do for him?
Well, I've never seen anything like this before.
Mm.
This isn't like a awakening situation, right? That I'm aware of? Or I don't know.
As you know, it was different for everyone.
Okay. I'll share that, I guess. I guess it's possible that could be happening, but I don't know.
Magic, fuckery, or forged acting strange. That was kind of what I assumed.
That's what I assumed as well, but I don't know. It's obviously let's just keep him around and see.
I don't know if it would be bad to move him, but I don't think we can stay here.
No.
No. They're gonna find us.
So on my walk over, I was just going through events in my mind. First of all, last night when we were talking to Bulldog, was it just me thinking this, or was he not insinuating that there was in fact something weird with the other merchants? Is that wrong?
No,
Did that not happen?
he did insinuate that something was going on, but that's the extent of the information he could have shared with us.
Yes. So obviously that piques curiosity, and shit happened tonight. When we were talking to Octavius there and out, in a connecting hallway to his room, I imagine. I didn't get a good look in, but Millicent did. I didn't detect any magic other than a little bit of abjuration, but he could be like I don't know, he could be powerful enough, or, I mean, he's got a lot of money. There's a thing that makes it so you can't detect magic. So he could have been, I could have been like another person, I guess, that was disguised, or how disguised, I don't know. It's a stretch, obviously, but... And, might not have to say it, but I don't have the best read on people, so I don't know if he
How
was
much of a
actually the guy.
conversation? How much of a conversation did you guys actually have up there?
Not too much of one, to be quite
No.
frank. I
Wasn't that
tried to
the whole point of?
Well, it didn't
But
seem
he
like it
was-
was going anywhere, because
Yeah.
once we got the information that he was telling us that it's just like it's everything as it seemed. I mean, what else could we have? I didn't think of anything else to talk about with him.
Couldn't really get into the room, and it looked normal. I didn't want to push
You didn't
it.
push him on his responses at all? You just believed him?
Yeah.
Did he seem trustworthy?
I wouldn't say that, but
I mean, I was intimidating him at the time, so no.
That's true. That did happen. It was at the end of the conversation, so
What was your game plan with talking to him?
There wasn't one. There never is. Almost
That
never
has
is.
become clear.
So, ultimately,
So
to
even
actually
if
recap the events of tonight, we went out there, and we didn't really learn anything.
You definitely didn't hurt anyone in the process by Millicent's responses.
No, I don't know what you're talking about, Cinder. So you don't need to
Wait, what?
press
Did
me.
you-
And then definitely didn't leave a terrible situation in our wake.
But that one definitely happened.
See the sun is going down, and you see
Just-
Jensung just kind of like looking off to the north, where you just see this like plume of white smoke just kind of rising.
You know, I really assumed that they would have had a better way of handling that.
Was all very sudden.
Did you guys?
On me.
What did you guys do?
You know, we shouldn't worry about it right now, Jensung.
I. Never mind.
I'm kind of worried, but
Yes.
you guys know I live around here normally, right?
Oh, is that right?
I was
What?
from Galbear, but
Yeah, on the other side of the mountain.
Oh, yeah. Well,
Right.
it's not from Grasswind though.
no.
Maybe we should like
Those
not
long-
be here. We should probably get in the hopper and just start.
Oh,
moving.
definitely. Yes.
Pick
Can we-
any direction that's not that way, pointing towards the all that going on.
All right, I can fly it. Where do you want to go?
Do we want to get those odds so I can make that potion?
What?
A couple of them?
What?
Wait. Let me look at
Monster
the map
eyes.
real quick. Like, if the marsh is near Grasswind,
I'll just fly us up a bit,
I mean, it's
and
south.
you guys can figure it
yeah,
out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just kind of get in. She fires it up and just kind of takes you guys up a bit.
It'll be in the direction that we're heading, anyways.
Begins going south.
Yeah. We had a vague idea to look for like a creepy forest or something that had a possible temple inside. If we want to do that, yeah. As you said, I think it'd be useful for quite a few spells. One with Rise coming up, and two with the Earthquake eventually.
Sure.
Or, you know, we could just hang out in this reach for a week.
Oh, the problem. I don't have a problem with the that idea. I have a problem with. We're just here now, so might as well do
Yes.
something.
That's the spirit.
Uh huh.
How long do we have?
Let's see. Today.
A little over a week. Week and 3 days.
So we have
It's
3
really
days
3
to do
days.
something.
Something. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I feel like we still need to discuss the whole Rise situation if we want to take that over, when they can just retake it with warships.
Yeah, we can hammer out the plan on the long rest leading up. We'll have a week of nothing. What can we accomplish in 3 days that would benefit the Rise situation?
That would benefit
Benefit
the
the
Rise
situation?
situation? I don't know.
I don't think there's
I mean,
much.
I'm sure it will be helpful to have powerful spells when we're in the thick of it. But that's all. That's all I could think of. That would also take 3 days. Max. Because otherwise I would say we could go into Zindin, but
My thought would either be we go do eyeballs and make potions, or we take the 3 days to fly back to Ben, so that we can long rest there and talk to him and actually figure out what the hell is about to happen. Because up until now, all we've gotten to inform him of the situation is the daily message. which I feel probably doesn't really
How
suffice.
how long does it take to fly up there?
We could probably get it done in about a. Since Cinder can fly, we could probably get there in about a day.
I'm fine with that.
And we'd probably need to
Was that
fly
or
back.
eyes?
Or we could have, well, yes, we could probably fly back. But
'Cause we
we
need to
could also
go-
probably have Ben's dad teleport us again.
Oh, that's true.
One of those two.
That's probably fair. That way, Jinsung wouldn't have to fly all the way back after we teleported people.
Oh, Jensung, do you, with the whole rise thing, are you?
I'll do whatever you guys need me to do.
Well, you're not our
You want to
soldier.
do?
I mean, I'm technically one of the redoubt, so feel like I should be involved in some way, right?
I mean, as long as
Yeah.
you're comfortable and want to.
If there's something I can do to be helpful, then I will. I just don't know what it is. I mean, I'm pretty good with an axe.
Sure, that will come in handy.
If we if shit goes poorly, or if we decide staying there won't fit long term, having you go in with the Sky Lords and be able to get us out would probably be good.
Someone else on board to man that ballista.
Yeah, I guess
You
if
could
he's
mainly
not gonna
focus on
wake up.
piloting. Yeah,
If we could wake Roger back up.
that'd be great. Got a while to see if that'll happen, I guess.
Yeah. Oh. You gonna talk about your situation, Rook?
What? Oh, yes, yes. I was gonna ask which one.
Oh?
Yeah. I'll just take off the glove. Just
Whoa.
got some new writings.
What the what?
Well,
Yeah,
I
they're
believe this is from King.
oh.
What?
All the stuff doesn't really make any.
yeah, there was a 4 and a Rook that was chiseled in. A Rook is
I think that's just more or less him saying that it's from him
Yeah, it was a king.
to assure me.
Well,
that was a king, sorry.
Yeah, King. And
Well,
then
4 was my
GK.
4 was
right?
my father. That
Life.
number, that was the number.
Oh,
The Warforged that went
Oh.
down below and created me and the others, that was 4.
it's right. What about GK? Does that make any initials? Does that
Gee.
make any connections for anyone?
No, right? I don't remember that being in any of my stuff.
Nothing specific, anyway.
Doesn't sound
No, I don't
familiar
know.
to me.
Maybe that would be something he would recognize? If your person is trying to direct us to him?
Possibly, yeah.
Or it's
I
something
don't
one of us
imagine
is
that.
supposed to know and being dumb.
I don't imagine that you could reach out to 4 from up here.
I don't think I can learn message or sending. I could try and get Celeste to understand him, but I don't know, the whole
Hold
point of
on.
the spell is someone you know, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Hmm.
1 moment.
Unless
A
you want to
creature
put in
with
the
which
money
you
or
are
effort for
familiar.
the scroll.
Well, it is a bard spell, and I do have a 3rd level bard thing. You want to take a try?
And it's up to you for how badly you want it. If you want me
Uh,
to burn your scroll on this.
I would love you to.
Sure, I can try.
Just anything that he knows. Me, I don't know. I don't know how much you could fit into all of it. I want to know how he knows keying, and if he knows where he is, and what GK means. There's a lot I want to know. Suppose all it will matter if you aren't able to cast it at first, right? So here you go. Just kind of put my hand on his shoulder for a moment. I'm sorry that I'm a bit of a lunatic, but I would really appreciate it if you could do this for me. I'll give you an inspiration.
Oh wow.
I will try.
I will give a
Celeste,
guidance.
can you? Yeah. Because this is going to be a
Bard's giving
charisma check
emotional
since it's
support.
bard
It's an Arcana
or
check.
arcana. That's better because that's not
It's an
a
Arcana
negative
check
one.
with a DC of 13.
Huh. All right, all right, all right,
D6?
all right, all right, all right.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, all right.
Wow,
Let's go, let's go.
I was like, I
Ooh,
guess
I was
you
like,
technically could still fail this.
And I was like,
Sure.
ooh.
I was gonna find the way to.
You almost did. What do you say?
I'm thinking about that.
Yeah.
Mm.
All right. Well, it sounds like we're. Yeah, it sounds like we're flying to Saint Aelith, then, yeah.
Might as well.
Is that what we want to do?
I think so. Because we were trying to come down here to get some more support, but
I think this is the best we're gonna get with how close the date is coming up.
We got Mistreach.
How many words?
Yeah.
25.
25.
I feel like we have at least enough people to take Rise. Obviously, we don't have enough for the war, like long term, but a good place to start, I think. I will not do more crime in the big cities of Tycon from now on.
How about you limit your crime to Zindan or Stelton
Well,
Park in general?
Well,
Yeah.
yes, there's gonna be multitudes of crime there.
Yeah, how about we wait until we get there?
Well, when do we think that will be?
I don't
Depends
care.
on how the next 2 weeks go.
Yeah, I feel like
My-
we
my
kind of see how
opinion-
this.
Remains.
I'll think about it.
Like I put the offer out and then like you're just like, nah, maybe not. I'll take back what I said.
I didn't want to just ask about your problems, then have it be like, what about us? I'm sorry. Because I can't send again after this.
No.
Yes, so I imagine due to the feeling of when I got this, that he perhaps, carved this into his hand, and so I possibly have a
So
chance
it's
to communicate back
Oh.
with limited space.
I was
Yeah.
going to say, so it's important, but yeah, I guess you could take that route as well.
But yes, it's also quite important. But I don't know anything to communicate back to him that would be important of this, like in this situation.
I wouldn't recommend a question.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I don't know what we would come up with that would be critical enough to inform him to make it worth you
Exactly.
mutilating yourself. So
Exactly, that's what I was thinking.
the only information I imagine we would gather that would be critical enough to inform him would be that we are going to find him, which, instead of informing him, you could
You
just
find him. Yes, I agree. I forgot that. Well, we were told about Zeltenbach was in fact making some sort of super ship or something, right?
Mm-hmm. The warship.
Well,
Omega Hopper.
You
Future
get
problem.
a response. Greetings, child. Few words. King, a fierce ally, but no contact recently. GK could be Gordon Karloff at Abendroth, God's Old Conservatory, or Gotteskopf. Continue work.
Oh, thank God. I was trying to frantically type as you spoke. I got a few suggestions for GK, and 4 did know King and said he was a fierce ally, but that he has not been in touch recently.
That makes sense.
He suggested Gordon Karloff of Abendroth, God's Hold Conservatory, which I didn't realize was spelled with a K,
It is in
Or-
Zeltish.
Oh.
Ah.
or Gottenskopf. Whatever that means. Does that mean anything to you, speaker of this
Are any of
language?
those names that I know, or
You know what the God's Old Conservatories are. That is, Conservatoria is the plural of it in Zeltish, which starts with a K instead of a C. So it refers to all of the various colleges at God's Hold. You do not know Gordon Karloff at Abendroth, and Gotteskopf is the mountain range in the northwest of Zeltenbrach.
oh, yes.
Which means roughly God's head. Because they are the tallest mountains in the Skybound lands.
I personally think it's the mountains or the conservatory more than the guy, but that could be entirely.
Hmm.
I like to think it's the mountains.
Do you have any tie to them?
No,
Alright.
I'd just rather it be a location than a. I
Another
guess
person to add to your
yeah,
list.
correct. Well, I don't think this one would be added to my list. I think maybe it's someone to ask if, someone else to ask if they know about him or is an ally of his. But I don't know Gordon Karloff, so.
Was Abendroth the... It's the academy, right? The place we're talking about going? Or is this...
Yeah, that's the academy it's in then.
Yep.
Hmm.
Be surprised by the conservatories, but maybe.
It would be a good place to hold one such as him.
I don't.
I would
I mean, I don't know that they would be holding him. And the only thing I think is that maybe Gorliskov is like a way to where he is. Like a pathway is in there somewhere. Possibly another, bridge place. Because there was the Zeldish man that was in those tunnels.
Mm.
I could... It would not be that surprising. There's supposed to be one... Well, I don't know.
So, this is besides all this, but here's some very expensive alcohol. I bought
Oh,
for you.
cool. Thanks.
Yeah. Fucking $200 bottle.
She just kind of.
Yeah.
Alright, we're flying, Captain. No.
I'm
She's
good.
unbothered.
It basically flies itself.
Cinder just kind of politely walks up to the controls and just lingers.
She's okay.
You would linger for a minute or two just to make sure.
Yeah.
So do you want to change plans and go to Zindan, find this person and maybe your fucking eyeballs?
I would like to, but I don't know if that would take more or less than 3 days.
That was going to be my next question.
Yeah. So, I think we should actually wait. As much as it pains me to say that.
I mean, I could fly up there pretty fast. I mean, there was that hole in the bottom that what's his face talked about.
Yes, the toilet, yes.
Yeah. I don't. Was that the word?
It was a little different.
Let's just hope that nobody sees use of it while we're going up the hole.
Well, okay, remind me again. How are you two? How tired are you two?
I burned down a city
Hmm.
and I think I fireballed something at one point. That's all. No, I grew your fucking plants for the thing that got us into this mess. And that's it. Those are the 2 spells I have used.
I've used 2 third levels for sending. That's it. Because I haven't really done much.
Oh no, not bad.
But
Yes.
the question is
Just
going to be
not-
time frame and
Yes.
Yeah.
We are going into Magic Academy.
yeah.
I will say all in all not bad, but then with the caveat of read the minimum possible encouragement from that statement.
I considering how scuffed this last
Life has been.
okay, yes, life, yes, but just particularly the last thing we were supposed to go do. I wanted to go with the safer route on this one. Safe
I
being heavily quotations.
I think we should hit Rise first, and then do Zindan.
We were all concerned about them increasing security on these places once we have performed an act of war.
Well, I don't think they'd put Zindan at any high priority, being that it's like the furthest away from all of it.
Though it is where they would train their mages, who would probably be pretty relevant to their fighting force.
A little bit. I think probably Aster is more of their concern.
That or they already the Celtic probably maybe rely on God's Hold for some of the magic
Well,
resources.
that's definitely true. So, all right. Maybe we're not ready to consider all this, but long term, what do we hope to do about God's Hold?
Mm.
Celeste?
Just look at Celeste.
Do you want to dethrone the High Priestess, or...
I mean, getting her out of power would mean that Seltenbrock loses an ally, and we can, if she's ousted, then we can work on the rest of the people who are still allied with Seltenbrock within the church. The problem's going to be that I was removed via coup, so there's going to be several members of the church that would have to be dealt with, even if we just deal with her. I was
Yes.
kind of thinking to wait and see how we handle Rise and how God's Hold responds, because we know they want to go do things, but they haven't done much yet aside from stamp their feet and say new power's bad.
Yes. Well, I was thinking that we could perhaps spread the information, maybe both in Zeltenbach and God's Hold, that, she sent her people to die in that attack and that they caused it. Whether the people believe that or not, some will, and probably most won't, but some will.
I mean, sure, I think the problem is we don't have mass media unless we have people drop a bunch of tiny pamphlets that get scattered as like a hopper goes by, but even then, people would see that as propaganda, and it's not a bad idea. I'm just not sure if we want to go through that effort. Because otherwise, the only other way that I could possibly see us getting information out like that is if we took over Rise and then gave a statement to a warning of some sorts to be spread. But even then,
Few survive from Rise and send them back with the warning.
it's sad, but basically it was kind of coming down to how Res goes, or if anything comes up from God's Hold before then.
Well,
But I'm kind of surprised that we haven't seen much from them unless they're just waiting on Sultanbrock.
down the line a ways, I did plan to, more or less, kill Andreas' brother and take over his place for maybe a day as the newspaper man.
More or less.
Yeah.
Roughly.
Roughly. The big problem with that is that he is almost always in fabric.
You are a complicated man.
I was hoping to do some things in mainland Zeltenbrock to perhaps draw him down there.
Would he not This is a later problem. I don't.
Yes, I don't know. That's
Rise is technically under the control of Godsword, right? Or is it neutral?
It's run by God's Hold.
Yeah.
So if we strike Rise,
striking God's hold.
not Seltenbrock.
Yeah, well, that's fine. God's hold is the one that wants to attack us, not Zeltenbrock.
Yeah.
Seltenbrock is the one that carried out the threat, were they not?
Both of
There's
them.
both of them.
Oh, they
There's
were
both
both
of
there.
Yeah.
They had a
Uh,
bishop as well as
It was-
a high-ranking BI operative.
That's right.
Yeah. Yeah, no, this is the High Priestess is the one pushing for war, whereas Seltenbach could.
We knew
Could
that from
wait.
your context. It was more of a question of were we going to accidentally push something past what was strictly necessary, but I had forgotten about the presence of the priest, so.
Yeah,
mind.
and we do have the one of the few contacts I have left at Rise still. So, yes, we'd be pissing off Godsold, but anything we're gonna do in this war if it's going to piss off Godsold.
That's perfectly fair. I was just misremembering something.
No, you're fine.
So what do we do for the next 3 days before we sleep and strike Rise? Go home to the ladder and talk to Ben?
I guess
Go
so.
find monster eyeballs? What?
Personally, I think we should
Monster
talk to.
eyeballs would be cool, but
I think we should actually plan and finalize who's
Yeah.
going where.
I mean, but can we not do that in the week?
I don't know, maybe.
I guess
Well-
we could fly back during the week.
Yeah, because we
Count
want
as
to
our
be in
rest.
Mistreach in our rest, right? Because we
Yeah.
need to lead the people through space.
Yeah.
Ah, fuck.
What if Ophelia finds out about us blowing up? Like, should we try to go
I-
to her now
we
and
should
try
go
to
back to
reason her
Mistreach
way?
and yeah, that's a good point. We should go back to Mistreach and head that whole damn thing off in the past.
Yeah, I mean, at least explain our side of the story as best as we can. Or at least say they're lying, I don't know.
Well,
but we should definitely, like,
Saying
we're
is our
definitely
side
gonna
of
find
the
out within the next
story.
couple of days that could screw up our plans, so we need to at least talk to her about it, or talk about the situation, or something.
Gaslight, gatekeep, girl boss will be fun.
They say hello.
I don't know, but I feel
I'm
like
sorry, I'm your
she's
son.
gonna know, so
so.
we need to do another task for her, maybe for her to not be as pissed or still let us use her people. Then we have
I'm
3
trying to
days.
break it to you, but that's not how all things are solved.
Well,
You can't just do tasks for people and have them forget about it.
Mom,
then what
I
are
blew
we
up
gonna do?
Opal's
'Cause they're
town.
gonna definitely tell her that we
Yeah.
blew it up. So we're gonna just lose all those people? Like, are we just gonna cover loss there?
No, I'm sure they will.
The best
Very
thing you could
possibly.
possibly. Sorry, do you want to go?
I was just saying that it was very possible, and we should do something about that if we can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm like, I don't know what we're gonna do, but we should at least, I don't know, or we like have to cut that loss and not consider that part of our plan when we talk to Ben.
I don't think we should consider it a cut loss just yet because there's still going to be a target from Saldenbrock or Godsold more specifically, for being followers of the powers that be.
But if she's pissed that we like, ruin
Listen.
Octavia's thing, like I don't know how, like,
We can
I
cut
think
the
the
losses
best thing-
I don't
once
know.
we know for sure how she's going to respond. We need to talk to her first. We don't jump to
Yeah.
that conclusion.
Yeah, I think the best thing we could do in explaining the situation is that the merchant princes, one of them, hinted at something being wrong, and possible magical effects ongoing when speaking to him, and then explain the resulting chaos that came from.
I mean, we were trying to leave peacefully. I'm putting that out there. We were trying to just get our stuff and leave.
I understand that, but there's a man that's dead.
They don't know about that man. That can be left out.
Here, merchants, they have someone that can fly up to the roof.
I think
They're more mad that
sounds
we
like
burned
the
down
best
their village.
way to put it out there, and that someone else should say it. That's not me.
Oh, is that what you think?
Yes, because I think me talking has not got us to very good places.
I was
You can
thinking
blame it on me, of course, but
I was thinking it could save us a little bit of face if you ate crow and apologized to her brother on our behalf or something, and hoped that she could maybe smooth it.
I don't think they want an apology.
Yeah, they certainly don't. So the best we could do would be talk to Ophelia and hope that she can work some magic.
Yeah, or
Yeah.
better yet, if we want to endear ourselves to Ophelia, Rick, you gotta be the one to come clean about that, because I could be like, ah, yes, he did it. And it's like, yes, the cleric's going to be mad about it, anything going awry, sure, but you also have this total familial thing going on, so I don't think you being
Yes.
silent in all this would be
That's true.
helpful.
You should talk to your mother.
I'd rather not.
I know you wouldn't.
It's
And
your
I'll
turn.
help.
You need to talk to your mom.
We made Millicent do it, now it's your turn.
Mm-hmm.
Damn it.
Both of them are named Ophelia. Huh.
That's true.
That's Lindsay's fault, not mine.
I know. I said I could change it.
Okay. Just 2 best range.
Okay.
Turn.
I was kind of already heading that direction, but yeah, let's.
Oh, okay, great.
Yeah, we'll go.
Yeah.
Glad you know our intentions better than we do.
I mean, we're going south.
Yeah. I don't know.
You guys head off southward for a while.
Can I do something on the ship as we are traveling?
Yes.
I would like to go over to Roger and bring out the spirit and, like, look him over.
Okay.
And see if I can learn anything about this or if the spirit can interact with him in any way.
Do a wisdom check for me.
Because this is largely what Cinder came up here to learn about.
Kind of look it over. You have the spirit. Kind of look over it. He's definitely not dead. There is some sort of magical blockage of some kind that is stopping his core from powering the rest of him. And you spend a little bit of time kind of looking it over. You kind of get the spirit in there, kind of looking over some of the finer points here. There is, at his center, you're able to kind of take apart some of the plating around him, and you can very clearly see there is this magical essence at the center of him that's glowing with this bright orange light, which you note is the same color as the lattice at the moment.
And I can sense there's some sort of blockage. Can I identify it? Like it's a thing that I could, like, target? Like, could I try dispelling the blockage without targeting the, like, core energy?
Do you have dispel magic?
Yes.
Yeah, go ahead and do another wisdom check for me.
Celeste, can you come over here and guide me for a moment?
Yeah, sure.
I want to try something with Roger here.
Anything else I could do aside from guidance?
I don't know. I just am going to try a spell, and I need it to be very precise.
Would you like me to help?
If you want to.
What exactly are you trying to do?
I was looking at him, and there seems to be something obstructing the power that comes from his core and makes him awake and alive. And I think I can tell where it is, and I'm going to try to dispel it, but I need to be very precise so that I don't dispel the other part, the the live part.
Yes.
But
Pull out my flute and start to play a song for you.
you.
Inspire.
Yes, thank you both.
Okay. You kind of extend your spiritual essence to the core of him, and you feel a similar kind of heat and warmth surrounding you as to when you first embarked on the trial of the Dreadmaw. This is connected to the lattice in some kind of way. The engine running this being is tied to it, and for whatever reason, some part of it is severed or incomplete, and there's some kind of other influence exerting force on this thing, and you're able to kind of reach around and find that other part and dispel it. And you see, with a bright orange flash of light from his eyes, just kind of like bolts forward for a moment and just kind of looks around.
Good morning, Roger.
Hi, Roger.
Good morning.
What, how you feeling?
Strange.
Ooh, ace. Alright.
He just kind
Formed
of
an
like
opinion, so
closes himself up a little bit.
How much do you
yes,
remember?
yes.
I remember all of it.
Oh, good.
Most of it.
So you know us and where you are and all that.
Past couple weeks.
Past couple years.
Oh.
And past day?
Part's a little fuzzy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Something happened on the new year,
Uh-huh.
and you rebooted.
I went very far away. But
Can
now
you
I'm
describe
back. It was bits and pieces, foggy. It was like here, but broken.
Interesting.
Like space, like we were at? I don't know.
It was cold, distant. I couldn't feel or think like before, but not.
Oh.
And there was someone else with me, bound to me. And now they're me. I'm them.
Oh.
And now we're
Switch
here.
places with somebody.
Not exactly. More like combined with them.
Like you fused together?
Something like that. Something like this. He just kind of points at the spirit.
Oh.
Another,
Like an elemental.
No.
like a person.
Oh.
Yeah. But now... But they're not... But they weren't... It's muddled. Good time.
This kind of rings a bell to me.
As it's kind of going through the mountain range at this point.
I was wondering if it did.
Cinder?
Roger just kind of like walks over and just kind of sits. Jensung just like looking at him like,
Feels like perhaps similar feelings to a person's journal that you have. That's what I think. Then they describe their thoughts and feelings as muddled and stuff like that as well.
Isn't what I was thinking of, but I was more thinking of the two people into one sounding familiar with you,
Well, sure, yes.
but I assumed that was just from him going crazy. Roger, do you have any memories of the person that you were with?
fragments. I was
Fragments
from
of their memories?
Adelheid.
Hmm.
I got sick. I fell, broke, and then I wandered until I found me. I wandered for a long time.
Wasn't there something about people in Seltenbrock just like going catatonic or something like that? I remember there being a weirdness of people getting sick there. Am I remembering wrong? And something happening
I
with
think this is
people?
I think Julia might have told you about it.
Oh,
think
did Julia just tell me about this? That would seem weird.
I do not recall.
I'm
Let's
looking at
say,
my
is
notes.
that something that I would recall about Zeltenbrock's history or something?
It's
or-
not. It is not public knowledge. It might have been something that Julia would have told you about as well, but I don't remember if she only told Cinder or not.
I
I
don't
feel like he
remember
shared it
either.
with you either way.
Probably. Yeah.
Where did this?
Well,
where
then
did,
sure, it sounds
Rogers-
right.
Where did Roger say the person was from? Adelheid?
Yeah, one of the three brothers. That's around where I was hanging out for quite some time. That's actually, I think, exactly the one that I was hanging out in. I'm sure there's no connection there.
Not.
I mean, I don't know.
You were from a place and you fused bodies with another individual. This man was from the same place and fused bodies with another individual.
I'm not from Adelheid. I just, when I
Were
was
there?
laying low, that's where I went for some time.
Were you there when this happened?
When did this happen, Roger?
I don't know.
When your thing happened.
Oh, no, mine was in Drexler.
Might still be worth checking out Adelheid.
Yes, definitely. You say you fell and got broken or sick?
It's foggy. Fell.
Is this as a Warforged or as
I
other
don't think
person?
so.
Okay.
I think this was a human. Now he's sort of bonded with me. But we're the same now.
Because one of you wandered to the other.
For a long time. And whatever happened at midnight, the other part of me went to that same place briefly and joined.
You felt like where you went to was Adelheid?
It's hard to say.
No. The
Pants
broken
you?
fuzzy thing?
I went somewhere like here, but not.
Like another plane.
Like a plane or a dream.
Hmm.
Guys, we got some trouble. And you
Oh,
look forward,
good.
and as you're kind of going through these mountains, just up in front of you, there is a giant bird.
Oh no.
Right. That's what we needed right now. A
And
big bird.
We're gonna go ahead and roll initiative here.
Oh.
No.
Oh fuck.
You were gonna make us fight one way or another.
As you guys see, you already know what you see.
Is
You
it a rock?
see this boy.
Oh no. Oh no. Can we just like yeet out of there?
Roger, I'm glad you
Give it to
remember
Luigi.
things
He's
about your
just
life.
kind of
but do you
sitting
remember
there
the
still,
ballista?
yeah.
You know how to work a ballista. Alright.
It's the
This
first
is-
banquet.
This is very
It's the
interesting
first
and
banquet,
informative, but will
Luigi.
be much less so if we are dead.
I pull out my wand of scowls. Teach him.
Goo his beak shut.
Oh, I can't see that. There you go. That's
You
the
can't-
ship.
Boulder.
You guys can
It's
place
You
not.
yourselves
can't
on the ship.
scowl with an open mouth. Right.
Nor can you breathe.
Yeah.
Trying to remember how much damage the ballista does.
Seatbelts. Seatbelts.
Approximately
Oh,
hit
right.
points of a rock. That would be cool.
I don't think so.
I don't either, but it you know, can't hurt
3d10.
to-
Plus 6 to hit. 3d10 piercing damage on a hit.
Well, I have unfortunate news for myself is that I don't have
Aw,
any
shit.
spell slots, so I can't do
I pressed the-
Featherfall
I-
just in case.
I pressed the short rest button, but you guys did take a short rest, so
Wow.
you shouldn't be locked into movement anymore. You can place yourselves on the ship wherever you see fit. That's a
What time of day is
heartbreaking initiative distribution as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, do I get my hat of bourbon back?
Why does that matter in this context? Are you
doesn't.
going to just are you going
Throw
to feed
rats
it to
at
a
him.
rat?
Go get 'em, bats! Yeah.
Alright, it's gonna do. You guys, Millicent, you want to put yourself on the ship?
Oh yeah, sorry. Come on.
Get over here, Millicent.
I did say I had the spirit out while I was interacting with Roger. Would he
If
still
you-
be out?
If you want to have used one of your wild shapes to do so, then yeah, he can still be out. But if you, generally when you take him out outside of combat, I don't assume that it's using up one of your wild shapes.
Could I consume one now and
Sure.
have him stay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Even though it's not my turn? Yeah.
That's fine. It's gonna do a beacon of Talon.
Of course
It's
it
gonna
is.
swoop on in and try to pick up Millicent.
No. Oh no.
Oh,
Uh-oh.
That's a hit.
no. Yeah, it sure is. Uh-oh. Not even raging yet. Oh, thank God.
And you are grappled and restrained.
Oh, I should not have that. Take that off.
And it'll go ahead and fly you out over here. Oh,
Oh.
first it'll do a beak on Rook. 'Cause
wish
Rook's
you
there.
wouldn't.
Do the seatbelts help?
Yes, or does that just mean it starts
Uncanny
dragging
dodge.
Rip
fucking
me
the
off.
boat? Or does it drag the boat with it,
Uh,
make everything worse?
You probably don't have your seatbelts on yet. On your turn you can. But for now, Millicent is going to be over here. But anybody who wants to can make an attack of opportunity there. I'd say it's probably got within range of all of you at that stage.
Love to.
Sure.
With Warcaster, I'm gonna go ahead and probably just use Guiding Bolts.
Not a bad idea. That would be the Celeste special right there.
Oh no, I missed.
Oh no, you missed. That's right.
No, give me a chance to miss first.
Okay, you hit.
Hey!
Now you know what its armor class is. You have advantage now, Rook, if you want to attack it, because it's glowing.
I use uncanny
Oh, you
dodge.
used uncanny dodge. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, Jensung will save that so that you can have advantage now.
Great. I mean, it would be good to hit it.
And you can
is
also
someone
use
gonna?
you can use an object interaction on your turn to put on your seatbelt and tie yourself in as well.
How far is she from? Is the spirit able to bring her back? 15 feet away? I don't
It'll be
remember how far
close.
I can. Would throwing my grappling hook at Millicent be considered an attack? Or an action, I guess?
Yeah, I mean it'll be something. I don't know what exactly.
Yeah, I'll do it.
Okay.
I'll just go out to the edge. Just Millicent, I got you.
Okay.
All right.
Towards her.
Wind Waker style. You can go for that.
Yeah.
It'll be a dex-based attack roll.
So I guess just plus dex then, yeah.
Yeah, just throw it in the chat. Yeah, you can loop
24.
it around her. Yeah.
I got you.
Okay.
Kind of wrap the rope around her.
Kind of like look around and like plant my feet against the edge of the boat and like I'm definitely not gonna be able to pull her back up if she falls. But I hope someone can help me with this.
Celeste.
Okay. Great. Here's an idea. I'll go ahead and use Bless from my robes. And get you 3. And then, wait, was it in a full? You said object interaction. Is that a full action, or is that something I can
That's
just
a
do
free
on my
action.
turn? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and put myself in the seatbelt.
Okay.
That'll do it for now.
All right. Cinder.
Did I see Rook clip in?
I
I
don't
did not.
think he did. No.
I will go over and clip him in.
Okay.
My object interaction. And then I will blight the rock.
Okay.
Oh, please work. Did that? Okay, yeah. Let's just get away.
Got an 18. That's a pretty good damage roll. You kind of like dissolve, necrotize part of its like torso. Just kind of lets out this.
Spirit, how'd you go?
What am I supposed to do?
Get her.
Yeah, all right.
I can't do measurement because I don't have a mouse. Can he get to her with 30 feet?
Yeah.
Sweet. I will have him get over there and bamf her away.
Okay, back to the ship.
Yep.
She'll be like right on the edge.
And I'll put him like out here.
Your grappling hook just like.
Oh, great. Yeah, I wasn't sure.
Also, Rook, did you attack the rock or just loop the grappling hook around
Just the
Millicent?
grappling hook.
Okay. I had noticed that the advantage thing turned itself off, so I
Oh, he
wasn't
should.
sure if
It
that-
should still be there.
Okay.
All you, Millicent.
There.
Oh,
Shoot it with the big ballista while it's easier to hit.
Oh yeah.
what's the ballista? Is it dex? or-
Roger is on the ballista. He's gonna do that on the top of the round.
I mean, I might just burning hands because that's 15 feet, right?
Sounds good to me.
I'll do.
I really don't want to lose an axe.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, you definitely would.
I don't want to do that, so I'm gonna do that instead. I'm gonna use my last charge for the day. And then cast. Yeah, I didn't think that was gonna.
It's a big bird.
Takes half damage, right?
Yeah, I'm just gonna see if I add anything else with. No. Okay. Yeah, still normal. Yeah. Am I near seatbelt?
Yeah.
I'm gonna put. Can I? Just
Yeah.
put myself in. Okay. And be like, yeah, that's it.
Okay. Top of the round, Roger will take a shot with advantage. Which still misses.
Yeah.
That's an 11.
He's a little out of it.
Went through a lot.
It'll come in here. It'll do a talon on Rook.
Oh. Okay, dodge.
Okay, it does still grapple and restrain you, but it can't move you. And it will then just try to peck you with its beak. And it just stays there, attached to you.
Bird.
It's still glowing.
It is?
I believe so.
Yeah, Roger missed.
Did he get advantage on the shot?
He did.
It just until he's hit?
Oh, it's the next attack roll, yeah, so never mind.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, he's not glowing anymore.
Great. Well. I'm restrained though, right? So disadvantage?
So no sneak attack.
Alright. Well, in that case. Alright, well, I'm gonna use this thing before I die, and I take out the flamethrower. I'll fucking pop the 10 charges and just point up at the bird. So, dexterity save, please.
Okay.
I didn't do this yet, so. So, DC 15.
I got a 19.
Yeah. Does 8d6 fire damage.
Alright, just see him just kind of spit some napalm at this giant bird.
Whoa.
You gonna roll that or?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, half that.
13. Okay.
Yeah.
Singes some of its feathers. Celeste?
Two bird.
Okay. Well,
Bonus action, I'm gonna drink a potion.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Seems like a good idea.
No.
well, I see Rook gripped by this bird and bleeding profusely.
This bird really wants me.
Yeah, he does. I'll go ahead and just. I'll do Cure Wounds at second level. Disappointing. Wow. Okay. That's what I got for right now. Sorry.
Heal a little bit. Cinder. Bird.
There's a buddy. There's each other themselves. Nice. I'm gonna cast Dragon's Breath. Its range is touch, But can I just use it on myself? Because the thing with the
Yes.
spirit was he can cast anything that isn't range self. So would this count, even though I'm still like choosing myself for it? Could I still breathe out of him?
I think you would be applying the Dragon's Breath effect to him. So on his turn, he could do the Dragon's Breath.
Okay.
That's how I believe that works.
Because
the
I
range
could
of
just
touch.
put it. Yeah, I could just put it on him, but I can't touch him.
Well, because you can touch yourself, so then
Yeah.
he could also touch himself with it. Is my understanding of that.
I'll take it that way. That's better than what I was thinking. I'll take that. I'll do that, and then have spirit breathe.
Nice.
Alright.
You see the spirit just kind of turns into a small fiery dragon in the sky there.
Mushu?
Nice.
And then I will strap in, and then I will action, since I still have one, healer's kit rook.
Now, what was Dragon's Breath?
Bonus. The
And-
first time it's a bonus, and it's an action to reactivate it every turn after.
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
it's
so
weird.
I guess on subsequent turns, you'll have to command the spirit to do the breath. Because it's
So
something
it'd be
he
my
can do on his turn.
bonus,
It'll be your
and then it'll
bonus
be
and then
his.
his action, right?
Okay. That's fine. Would I still be able to choose to do it out of myself with the action, or
No, the spell is on him.
Okay.
Because I think that's how it works. You can do Dragon's Breath with a touch to give some creature, the Dragon's Breath ability, and you gave it to him.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. Then yeah, action L healer's kit rook. Bonus was to use it, so spirit can't do anything this turn. He just dodges.
Which is fine.
Yep. Where did my
So what are you doing? You're using Healer's Kit?
Yeah.
Okay.
So bonus was to trigger the thing, and there is you use it once as part of the trigger. Item interaction is
Yep.
going on, and then action is that. And I'm done. Why did
that one up. Yeah, maybe it didn't.
I tried to
Not.
drag the dice, but mouse fight. So apply that.
Yeah,
to the
I
dice.
don't think it pops on cast.
remember doing that. I will reread. Stand by.
We can do it for this time, that's fine, but I think in the future. Because until the spell ends, the creature can use an action to exhale energy of the chosen type in a 15-foot cone. But I don't think it does
okay.
it on
Well,
cast.
I already did the damage, so if you haven't done, just undo the healing, Robin. That'll have been my bonus to do it. Action. Just square it for this turn,
Okay.
and then next turn it'll be on spirit.
Millicent.
Alright, I'm gonna rage. And hit the stupid bird. Get out of here. Oh, thank God. Get out of here. Yeah, rough. Alright, second attack. Get it out of here. Might as well use the other damage type.
Nice.
Bludgeon.
You just thrash the hell out of this thing, yeah.
Yeah. Get out here! Get!
This bird is still looking pretty resilient.
Yeah. Leave us alone.
It'll do another beak on... Actually, no, it's going to just let go of Rook and go over to Millicent with the talons.
Come at me.
And oh, he hits. Look at that. Plus 13, baby.
Yeah.
Can I actually do, go ahead and try this out, silvery barbs?
Oh, God, yeah. The world's most broken spell. Remind me what that does.
Yeah.
So you must distract a triggering creature and turn its momentary uncertainty, blah blah blah. Must re-roll the d20 and use the lower roll.
All right.
someone else gets advantage
Mm.
on their next roll.
Yeah, and someone else. In that case, I'll give it to Millicent.
Okay. I rolled the same thing, so it's still a hit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's still a hit,
No,
but it seems like it's written in a way that Millicent still gets advantage on the next.
You just kind of see this like weird spacey energy just kind of emanate from Celeste's hands as she reaches out to the bird, and it just kind of this like small little nebula of gas just kind of appears in between the two of them before dissipating.
There's a stinky bird.
Oh my god! Oh, it's still eating Millicent.
It's like, oh no, it's still
I
here.
tried. I tried something new.
Okay, I feel more powerful. Oh god. Yeah.
And you're now restrained by the board.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. I get advantage.
Oh, now I am not restrained. Yes.
Correct.
I'm just gonna stab it. I think.
Feels right.
Stab it.
It's right there. Might as well.
Yeah.
You do
Big
get sneak attack.
Yeah. Alright.
Couple sixes in there.
I take a drink.
Okay. All right. Celeste.
All right. Oh boy. Oh shoot! I forgot to play this. I'm gonna go ahead and I'll do another guiding bolts because we're going to rest soon anyhow. So
What did you say?
And the thing I forgot about was I got Blessed Strike. So
Ah, yes.
yeah, I am. When a creature takes it's cantrips or weapon attacks, and I just did a spell. All right. Make sure to note that in the future, but I'm glad I remembered it at least for future reference. But use this.
Not bad. All right. It's glowing once more with that silvery moon energy. Anything else?
That should do it.
All right, Cinder. There's a glowing bird and a glowing barbarian in front of you. Everything is weird.
Do I use the glow on the firebolt? Are we good with that?
Sure, go for it.
I mean, Millicent will get
attacked.
advantage anyhow.
Yeah.
Good, because I'm restrained.
Oh,
Paid off.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not bad at all.
Yeah.
Those firebolts.
as always, my firebolts are better than
Yeah.
hell. Bonus action, command spirit, and have him breathe.
Bleh.
All right.
Yo.
Spirit, do a burp.
That is saber half, yeah. Boogie.
Does that one add? Wait, no.
I don't think so because we've ruled that when the
Yeah,
spirit
'cause
does
it's from
stuff, it
you.
doesn't. Yeah.
Okay.
Millicent, you are currently in the talons of a large bird.
Mm-hmm.
This is not your best day.
No, I'm gonna smack it.
The first one you get advantage.
Yeah, so I put it on to cancel.
So it's a flat roll.
Yeah.
And you hit.
I sure. Yeah!
Yeah.
Better than before. Alright.
Good birdie.
You know what? Fuck it. Reckless attack for the second one.
Yeah.
Cancel it out. Same roll.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I'll take that.
Slightly
Alright.
better damage. You just hack away at this thing's foot for a bit. It seems displeased with this
Me.
and lets go of you. And it's gonna come around over here.
Oh no.
And it'll go for Celeste.
No.
Please.
Oh wait. Oh no, it's still. Is it out of my range or it's still? Within
It's
my
still
range?
kind of in your range. It's just kind
That's
of
what I was
sticking inside the airship here.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Oh, wait.
So I'd rather you
Just a
not
bit.
keep it over here out of the way. It'll kill me.
Lord cease.
And you are restrained, Celeste. And then it will go ahead
Great.
and do a beak.
Uh-oh.
Ow.
Nom nom. It just kind of pecks at your head a little bit. Kind of pulls out some of your
Please.
hair.
Ow!
It's unpleasant. Rook.
Hey, stab it.
Yes, I thought you might.
Oh, let's go with the crit. Let's
Stab
go.
it right in the eye as it's going down with the beak.
Damn
Oh my
it.
god.
Give more.
52. Heyo.
Holy.
No!
It's kind of like.
Fuck off, bird! Fly home!
It's unhappy.
Good. That's it.
Okay, Celeste. There's a bird with a knife in its eye.
Yeah, it
Or a
doesn't.
rapier.
Holy.
I'd like to use preserve life.
Yeah. Fair.
I'm at 53, so half.
You heal for 20.
Yeah. And whoever needs it more for Rook and Millicent, because that was about.
Neither of them is below half.
Yeah. I
Okay,
think that's
just for
fine.
me, but it's
I'm
worth
just
it.
about at that mark, though. With my
That's still-
22.
Rook is
Still
just
more-
above half, which means he's one shot.
Yeah.
Correct.
That's still
No,
more
I
than a
got
cure
uncanny
wound for me.
Alright?
That will do it then, because that was an action.
Alright, Cinder.
Firebolt.
Yeah.
Oh my.
Oh my god, 2 crits in a
See that?
row.
See that big
Wow.
damage?
I don't
Let's
need
see it.
other
Finish it
spells.
off.
I
Triple
just
ones.
can't-
Triple
I
ones.
just cantrip, man.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Wow.
39. You hit it in the
Almost
other
fine.
eye and just saute it.
This
This bird is unhappy.
Should have left what I could.
Oh, I forgot. Top of the round also, Roger would shoot it.
Oh, yes.
Oh my god, that's a natural 20.
Roger!
Unbelievable. Hold on, let me move this over here. You see this? You see this? There's a 20. Alright. Ah, fuck. Oh, okay. What did I say it was? 3d10?
Yeah. So gonna do a minimum of fucking 33.
I rolled max. I just did 60 damage with
Yes,
the
let's-
ballista. I rolled 3 10s.
Yeah.
What?
Good job, Mr. Roger.
What?
Boy, Roger!
He's hear him down there. He's like, all right, time to piss off, bird. He just shoots it through the tail. It takes 60 damage. Unbelievable. Oh my god. Okay. Anyway, Dragon Breath.
You're amazing, Roger!
Go on, Spirit.
I
finish.
can't believe we got 3 crits in a row.
Let's make it 4.
Well, you can't.
Well,
crit on
that's,
the saving
yeah,
throw.
I can't crit on that.
I forgot to save.
Oh,
9.
4.
9. 4.
Millicent.
Alright, go on through. I'm gonna reckless.
Pull yourself.
Let's go!
Alright, she didn't get a crit, thank god.
I know, I was like, come on, but no.
16 and an 18.
That. And then second attack, reckless. One can hope. Nope. No crits
It
from
doesn't.
Millicent.
It doesn't matter anyway.
I hope I can. It's enough.
Yeah.
You just chop its
Let's
head
go.
off, and the head just thumps down into the cabin of the airship as the rest of it just.
Oh my
plummets.
god, yes. I can
Guys,
use it.
that was great teamwork.
Roger just kind of pokes his head up. That was a pretty
Roger?
good shot.
Roger, amazing work. Glad to have you as
That
part of
was
the
amazing.
team.
Jensung's like, all right, get the fuck out of here! Just, like,
Please.
Yeah, let's
weaving
go.
through the mountains there.
There you go, eyeball man. Have 2 ruined bird eyeballs.
I can't believe that shit. I can't believe I rolled max damage on that ballista shot. That's unbelievable.
Dude, that made up for every other ballista shot you ever shot.
I did
Roger gained
60
a personality.
damage.
Roger gained a personality and Deadeye, apparently.
Yeah, dude, Roger.
Also,
I love
why
this
do
new
I
you.
use spells?
Good question. It's for your spirit, you know. It's for your spirit to
I
use.
do more damage with Firebolt than I do
Yeah.
with Blight.
Yeah, you have a better shot with this.
You just gotta do the dragon breath on spirit, you firebolt combo.
Mm-hmm.
That's all you need.
That's all there is, man.
But as far as I'm aware, rock feathers. That's where it's at. I don't need these eyeballs.
Make a cape out of it.
Yeah.
How
Or
many-
something. Oh,
How useful are the head feathers?
They're still
I don't
pretty
know.
big.
I wasn't sure if that was where the goodness was, or if it was the parts that make it, actually fly.
I don't know. I'll take a look into it.
If anyone can find out.
Put on the back side of one of our cloaks and make it like a gliding cloak.
That would be cool.
Isn't Rock's
I
Feather
would
like
love
literally
to
the
have that.
item in Link's Awakening that lets you jump?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Oh,
yeah.
it is. Yeah, yeah.
Permanent jump spell on one of them
Mhm.
side.
Mm-hmm. That's right. Yeah.
Row, row,
Also
row,
cool,
row,
but
row,
less
row,
cool.
row,
Can
row,
I
row, row,
can
row.
I harvest
Yeah,
feathers?
you can start just plucking this decapitated bird on your rest of your journey southward to Mistreach.
Thanks.
We can offer some to fulfill.
You guys are gonna get to Mistreach about midnight.
Oh,
Mm.
just go to bed.
Yeah.
You guys, you get a supply of rock feathers from this thing. You guys touch down.
Yo, if you could do the glide cloaks on everybody, and then we could just like airdrop out of the fucking hopper whenever we go places, do you know how cool that would be?
Dude,
Just
I don't think we
fucking
have enough of that.
come in
See
like
what
the
I can do.
Avengers.
Yeah. I'll see what I can do.
Be awesome.
Do your Luigi impression.
Yeah.
You guys touch down. Where?
Where did we get
Wherever
picked
we
up?
did last time.
Kind of like
Yeah.
outside.
Yeah, probably
Ophelia's
that.
house.
Just outside town, I
didn't-
guess.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, we didn't warn her we were coming. so-
Right. Because I don't have a sending stone to her, right?
I don't think so.
No.
I don't think we gave
I think
her.
you have Ben and Jensung.
Mm.
All right.
And
I
I
had-
believe
Outside of town,
We
I
just
guess.
assumed that
Julia, yeah.
we just assumed that they would creep on us if we needed them to. Like Millicent's mom.
All right. Outside town, I guess. Then we just walk in.
You can walk in. At the outskirts of town, Ophelia is waiting.
Oh,
Just kinda
now here we
standing
go.
Uh,
Uh-oh.
Rex?
All right, Rick, it's your turn. Or anyone.
sure, we don't want to go to
Guidance.
St. Anna.
You can go talk to your mom now. It's your turn.
I'll step ahead of the group. Hello?
Do you want to explain what happened in Grasswind?
Yeah. No.
No, but I will.
Good answer.
Does she look disappointed?
Come inside.
Right.
Kind of gestures to the rest of you.
Travel
Roger's just
quick,
kind of
guys.
Roger and Jensung are just kind of standing back there, like.
You guys, this will not be a pleasant conversation if you guys want to just chill.
Yeah, I can sit this one
You
out.
just hear him look to Jensung. What happened in Grasswind? She's like, I don't know. They don't tell me anything.
The less you know, the better.
Like, also, it's weird that you're talking to me. Oh, sorry. Do you want me to stop? No, it's just weird. All right. Hello, Fred. You guys go inside. He just sits down at at the table there, just kind of.
Slide into a seat across from her. So, how to start this? So we got in Grasswind, right? We had a few talks with the merchant princes, merchant lords. They
Yes.
through our visits, they seemed to us a little suspicious, you could say. Like everything wasn't on the up and up there, and we started thinking. Well, and when you talked to one of them, that kind of gave us a what's a word? Kind of insinuated that everything there wasn't great. So I decided to maybe try to look and see if your brother was all right in his little tower that no one sees him go out of ever, and hears from him. We met. I talked to someone very briefly that at least looked like him. Could have been an illusion. I don't know. I'm not great at reading people. And, things didn't go great from there. I'm sure you kind of have heard the
What
rest.
is this I'm hearing about a robbery and about arson and murder? Did you do all of that?
Well, technically, I personally didn't actually do the arson.
That's not the right answer.
But it's the honest one.
So you did the other two.
Yes.
So, let me see if I have this sequence of events correct.
You do.
I sent you up to Grasswind to try and find allegiance with my brother and his people, to see if they would help with our efforts.
Yeah.
You went up there, robbed someone,
Yes.
incapacitated 2 members of the Sword of Aster, lied about it to the merchants, and then proceeded to go on some investigation of your own crime.
Oh, they really told you a lot.
I got a lot of messages.
Oh.
The following night, after the festivities of the party, you saw fit to break into the tower, kill someone, and then burn the walls down on your way out. You are very bad at getting help from people.
Yes. They didn't exactly seem like they were going to help us in the first place, but yes.
This is going to cause trouble for me.
Don't suppose you would know a way to make it any better.
think the way to make it better is turn yourself in.
I told you that relations with my brother were already a bit tenuous,
Hmm.
and if he knows that I am, which I'm assuming Marcus will have told him, siding with the person / people who killed his guard, robs a merchant in his town, and prevented his guards from getting equipment that they needed, and then on their way out, for good measure, elected to burn not only the inner wall, but also the outer wall. I am sure you have proven to be very helpful to Benjamin Tarstack, but I gotta say, your methods as a group seem a little... I don't know how to phrase this in words that don't involve the word idiot.
No. Go for it.
No,
Good work here, right?
I'm trying to think of questions to ask, but all of them begin with the words, what the fuck? You helped my people, and I told you I would assist, and I will. But you have created a lot of problems for which I'm now going to be responsible for damage control if and when we finish whatever it is we're doing at Rise.
We could assist with the damage control.
I don't think you know how! I sent you up there to try and repair relations with my brother, and you burned his city down! For very little reason. Why did... You said you didn't do the arson. Who did the arson?
Maybe I should have taken the blame for that.
Well, I'm going to... I have a suspicion, and she just kind of looks over at Cinder.
There were a lot of guards running, and Rook's plan, if you could call it that, was running out of steam, so I tried to make a diversion on the inner wall. I'm not going to lie, I assumed they would be more equipped to fight fire.
I mean, they did put it out, but
But I appeared...
it took some time.
I didn't like the second one.
Took some resources.
Millicent decided to get a little
Millicent!
carried away.
Oh, good! Celeste, did you
You're
kill
like hiding
anyone or
gloves.
steal anything while you were there? Or...
I'm going to be frank, I had zero part in this plan. I had
Oh,
zero
you had
in
part
any
in
of
this plan. You just didn't
Yes,
do
no,
any
the
of it
problem-
actively.
No, the problem was I took work off a leash. So I will take faults there. I'm not going to absolve myself of faults because I should have stamped my foot. Yes.
You guys are really something. It's a good thing I didn't have anything worth stealing in my city, I suppose.
Wouldn't have stolen from you.
Oh, okay.
That's true.
Rook.
What?
You are your father's son.
I do feel like we should have had a better idea of what Rook was doing that first night.
You should have. You should know by now, it seems, that he's going to require some supervision. What did you steal? Was it something good at least?
It wasn't for us.
So you stole something and then gave it to someone, or sold it?
Yes. But along with that, I suppose I did get the information of how to make the potions that I stole.
Good. So it wasn't all for naught.
They're very good.
Mm-hmm. What do you... Can you make them?
Potions of maximum strength.
Can you make some?
Power. Probably.
Have you made any?
Not yet.
Well, can you during the time it takes us to get things situated here?
Get the ingredients first.
This gets better and better.
Well, we planned on coming here first, and then maybe
Mhm.
the eyeballs.
The eyeballs?
That's the ingredients.
Of course it is.
They're in the Great Marsh.
Okay. Good. I I don't have anything to say. I'm done. I'm going to bed.
All right.
She just walks off.
Well?
So I definitely should have put my foot down. But also, from this one situation, have we just fucked ourselves from the entirety of Tycon? Like,
Well, I don't know about that.
ugh. 2 days. 2 days? Like,
And maybe
in
one of the
Crestwood.
other siblings didn't like that guy, so maybe,
I think he was probably the middleman between them.
What? No one ever heard anything from him. I don't think that's true.
I mean, fair, but now any evidence that we have of that is just now.
I don't feel like they spread all that information tonight to everyone. I feel like they just spread it to her because it was her specifically involved with us.
Yes, but now. Now Ophelia's word is probably worth less than it was with the fractured siblings, and I'm not sure how we're gonna be able to come back from this as far as getting any help from Tycon or resolving the situation.
I don't really see why anyone would be getting out to the other siblings when none of them are together at all, right? I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I mean, sure, word will get out that the city was burned, but
And I think it falls back to the whole enemy of my enemy situation, in which they might not want to communicate with each other, but if Octavius is pissed off enough just to send a warning of like, hey, don't trust Ophelia's weird group.
maybe. I don't know. We have no way of knowing or preventing it at this point.
Nor do we have any way of influencing it before we go to Rise, nor should we let it influence what we are doing. The effects will be felt long term, but those won't matter if we die in 5 days.
We have any idea as to a plan for Rise? Just teleporting in most of us and Harper's all around, right? Or was that...
We need to control the points of significance. Wherever the guards would go, the lift itself, the gridliner docks. We need to know more about its layout. I've seen it once, I don't really remember it. We would need to talk to Ben, probably.
You also do know 2 people in Mistreach who have been inside.
Unless they remember it well enough.
And we're gonna come across the situation of we're teleporting theoretically, if things still go through, part of Ophelia's army to Rise to help with the capture. But are we going to be for sure that we can get them off the island if we're worrying about worst case scenario in which we can't hold Rise and have to bail when however many warships from Seltenbrock come up?
Yes, that does. Yes, I suppose I didn't think about the
Return trip.
how we get everyone, back,
Mm-hmm.
other than lots and lots of hoppers.
That's why I kind of want to go back to Ben, because we could take
I
it.
mean, we do have lots and lots of hoppers, but
We do.
How many people can go through a teleportation circle?
A lot, if they're all ready.
We set up a contingency with whatever force we come with. If it is clear that we are routed, we set a predetermined point where everybody returns to, and we get out. And whoever doesn't make it to that point
yes.
that was the end of that sentence. You can fill in that blank.
All right. Well, let's not have that be us, huh?
Imagine one of us will probably be the ones casting it. Unless Ophelia wants to. Assuming she's coming on the front line.
Well, if she's coming with our group, then she is, right? All the people in Mistreach are basically front liners, right?
Sure.
If we are sticking with teleporting them all in. I don't really see any better way to get them there, except for hoppers across,
Think so. We have to play our cards right for the coordination.
Do we want to sleep here tonight and then go up to Ben? Do we have
Can we-
time for that?
Can we complete a long rest while traveling around? I mean, we fought a rock on the way here.
I'm sure there's
Yeah.
other things in the sky that's going to be a problem.
Hasn't been
Yeah.
safe till this point, so.
I mean, what are we gonna do? Think if we go to Ben, we could just teleport back here, right? On the day.
We only have one scroll, don't we? Unless we ask Ben's dad to send us here.
Yeah,
Well,
wasn't
well,
that the plan? Because if we're there, he can just use a spell to send us there.
I don't
True.
really want to ask him to use a spell of that level on the day that we're doing an invasion. I want
No,
him to
the
have
week before. Or, yeah, I mean, if you do it the
That's-
week before.
Isn't right now.
Yeah, if we go back now, we could
Almost.
do it,
Not
and then we
quite,
can
though.
rest in Mistreat. That's another option.
We still have, we could basically barely make it by if we want to fly up there tomorrow. Talk with Ben, have his dad teleport us here. And then we all take a sleep. Or rest for a while. And by the time we're all fully rested, it's the day.
Do we have a circle here? Like
Yes.
where we are right now?
Yes.
Sure, if that works.
Because during the downtime, we can coordinate more what we're going to do with Ophelia's crew, her forces, when we're in Rise, since we'll be with them. But we need to let Ben know what we're at least planning.
I guess with that, I guess maybe all of the ladder people should just pair up with the pirates and come in that way, yeah?
Potentially.
I don't know any other way that they can get over there themselves.
And we haven't heard anything from the intrusion in a while and see what they're planning on doing during this whole thing. I know they're going to be in the north, but so we know what their plan is.
Sent something to Midas about this, if I recall correctly. I think it was more or less just a big maybe on the help front there. Or we'll see what we could possibly do, but
Yeah. But the thing is, we haven't seen them. Maybe Ben has heard something, so we can at least ask him when we get there. And not spend time with the sending stone with that.
yeah. Here, I'll pop my head outside. Jetson!
Yeah.
If we flew most of tomorrow, could we make it to St. Aelith?
Yeah, it'd be probably 16-hour flight.
Oof. Right. Yeah, I don't know. We could talk to Ben through a rock for a week, or fly all day tomorrow.
I think talk to Ophelia in the morning and see
What she thinks.
if it's possible for her to be any more angry, and if flying away would cause that.
Could also just message him and tell him to teleport to you. And then back.
Does it? Ophelia knows how to teleport people? Or someone here does?
I believe 13 is a sorcerer.
Oh, that's right.
I mean, I guess he and his dad could just come here together and then they could do it back, but
They also have their, like, relative. The other guy, the old guy. If you want
We
to go
could-
back with them.
yeah, we could ask if he wants to do that.
Ask
That
for them
seems-
and Merrimack.
Oh, yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty much who are main leaders of this planet should come to meet.
Take out the rock. That's for them to try to come here tomorrow or something.
As soon as makes sense.
Cast it. Good evening, Ben. We were hoping that you and Merrimack could pop on over here to Mistreach for planning whenever possible.
Oh, yeah, sure. We can probably do that tomorrow. If that works.
Great, he says probably tomorrow.
Works.
He's also not going to be pleased about this.
He doesn't have to know. He doesn't.
You don't think Ophelia is going to not tell him?
Well, I don't know. Probably, probably will. Yeah.
We'll
Well-
figure something out.
Yeah. Exciting conversations so much. Do you think we're still going to be part of the Redoubt after this? Do they revoke that?
I guess we'll find out.
I'm going to bed.
Okay.
You guys can all head off to your different guest bedrooms.
Yes.
Or anything else, anybody. This night.
No, not this night.
Mm-mm.
Breathe.
Alright. Well, we can go ahead and wrap it up there.
Invest in an alarm spell to start leaving on Rook's door at night.
When will you learn?
Never.
Good times.
We'll never learn.
All right, well,
In fact,
we'll
we
be
did this-
back
yeah.
next Wednesday for meeting and
Woohoo.
planning, and maybe eyeball procurement. Who knows?
No. It will just be all talking and sadness and quiet depression. Alright.
All right. Well, until then.